Hey, welcome back to another episode.
Caught in the
How's
act.
everybody doing? Hopefully you're having a beautiful evening tonight. It's beautiful Thursday. Actually, it's hot here in Virginia. At least hot for what month are we in? April.
What's up, guys?
What is up? Yeah, you gotta work that a little bit closer, babe. There we go. That should be better now. Hopefully y'all can hear us okay.
Wow, you guys have been chit-chatting.
So who do we got on tonight? We got Josh the Vegan, Three Toes of Fury, Mark Owens, Jameson, how are you? Derek, Miss Appalachian Bourbon Society, Jamie, how you and Dan doing tonight? Mr. Richie J. We were not on time. We were officially a couple minutes late, but not bad. Better than normal. We had a slight little issue we had to deal with, but we took care of it. Yes. Jamie said, I got to go redo my hair.
No, I didn't.
I know. Michael Terry, VA Bourbon fan. How are you? Doug McKellar. What's up,
guys? Cheers.
Tom Shanley, the Squirrels. All right, there we go. Anyway, cheers to you guys for being on early. Appreciate y'all. If you're new to the channel, new to the live stream, shout yourself out. We would love to say hey.
Dude.
It's a good video on Tuesday. I'm just saying.
David killed my channel.
It was a good week for the channel.
Yeah, David.
So thank you, all of you, for the support.
One video brought in like, I don't know what, 40 something, 40.
It's actually over 5,000 now.
5,000 new subscribers
in
to
the last
channel,
2 days,
which is crazy.
Yeah, video's almost up to 400,000 views. So since Tuesday. So it's not had a video like that before. So in new ground. Are you slammered? What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up?
Ryan Shaughnessy, how are you? So we're starting our evening off with a little Murray Hill Club special release. We are doing a free giveaway tonight. Thank you, everybody, for supporting last week when we did a paid giveaway. Appreciate that.
Gosh, has it been already a week?
It has been a week, and we have not sent off the winners' bottles or samples yet. I already know who's getting what. Yes. You don't have to do anything, you three winners. That's coming very, very soon. I'll probably be able to ship this weekend. I had a really busy week.
Yes, we both did.
Yeah, actually, that's true. We both were just really sweating this week.
My sister was in town, and it was my mom. It's my mom's birthday today. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mom. You can't cheers without morning recovery. Derek asked, what is your theme music? My theme music is what is that? It's YouTube. It's YouTube free music. I don't remember how to get to it, but it's basically YouTube has a whole library of music that's all done for YouTube videos with no copyright. It's one of those. I've been using it since 2001. Back in the whiskey days. I want to say the group that put it together is called Tribe something.
That sounds familiar.
Something like that. I'd have to look it back up. But anyway, yeah, that's where it is. Doug says your hair's on point, Jamie. Let me actually. I haven't even looked at it.
Doug.
Yeah, it's not too shabby.
It's okay. It's got some volume.
I won't kick you off. What's up, Joe Graves? How you doing?
Well, I'm surprised if I don't have like blue on my mouth because we were at my son's track meet today. Probably a couple
hours ago.
Yeah, a couple hours ago, and I had David bought me a snow cone,
a blue raspberry snow cone, and her lips and tongue turned blue. So,
and it was really good.
I'm glad it's back to normal.
Yeah, I don't know if it is, but
what's up, Ron Long, Karen Agostino? What is up? The one about 3 stories you haven't been listening to because of the Iran war. So I put it out Tuesday. 1-ish, 2-ish,
and it just went nuts.
And it was acting fair, like a good video for me, and it was trending good for the first couple hours, and then it just kind of, I guess YouTube liked it and they put it out to other people, and it's just been killing it since then. Yeah. Mr. Grizz, how are you?
What's up, Mr. Grizz?
Thank you, Doug. I appreciate it. I'm a little bit scruffier than normal. It's literally right at that point where I'm not ready to shave it because I don't obviously let my hair grow very long, and I'm right at the point of wanting to shave it, but it's not quite there yet. So tomorrow I'll probably shave it, or Saturday. I'm not sure. Depends if we decide to do something Friday night together, or if we're going to just work.
Kids free. So all week I went to the Tulip Farm on Tuesday. We went out to dinner with my mom on Monday night.
Yep.
And gosh, my son had a meet on Tuesday and had a meet on tonight. So, and it's hot out there. It's like in the 90s. I sat out for 3 hours on Tuesday for a meet. So.
Yes. What's up, VA Bourbon fan? Haven't opened the Murray Hill Club special release. It's really good. This is the last one that we have. So we'll give away a sample of that tonight. We're also giving away a sample of Elmer T. That's backwards. Do that again. Elmer T. Lee.
Not the one that we're giving away. Just to clarify. Didn't we give away one last week?
Yeah, it's over there in the shipping area. Yeah,
I know. That's what I was clarifying.
Yeah, we didn't open up whoever is the second place winner. We didn't open up your ball, I promise.
Yes.
Anyway, Ab Driver. Yeah.
What's up, Josh the Vegan 23?
Yeah.
What is up? He's been helping me out on my channel lately by giving me some comments. Appreciate it.
Are we going to talk about Justin Fairfax?
What's up,
I don't even know what that is.
3 Toes of Fury.
You can't re-go through the
Mark
whole list,
Owens.
Jamie.
But I didn't say hi to him. You said hi to him.
Well, yeah, but you can't start over. We got to progress the show. You start where I'm at and take over. Scroll down. Do you see Ab Driver? Ab Driver's the next person I was going to say hey to.
They all want to hear their names be double shouted out.
No,
Mark, thanks for wishing my mama a happy birthday.
That's right. I
talked to her earlier. Sent her some yummy treats.
Yes. Ab Driver, Paula, welcome.
What's up?
Hopefully you guys are doing good. You and Justin are doing well.
Derek, what is up? Is birthday mom watching? She's
probably
not because
she doesn't approve of our shenanigans.
No, my stepdad actually they had dinner reservations downtown in Fredericksburg.
They're on a dinner date tonight.
Yes.
Chris Brown, how are you doing?
David, your hair is on point tonight.
Thank you.
What is up, Christine? Hello, everyone. Cheers, David and Jamie. Well, cheers to you, my lady.
Cheers. Utah might get snowing where you're at.
Whoa.
Dang, it's not snowing near us. It hit. I think it hit 95 today. When we got on the way back from the track meet, it was like 95 degrees.
So I actually sat out at my son's meet on Tuesday. So both of my sons are in track. I have a middle school in track, and then I have a high schooler in track. So let's just say last week I was at a track meet for like 5 hours because the middle school couldn't get their stuff together and get it on time. And then, I mean, just from there, Saturday I was at a meet, Tuesday I was at a meet. So I've been out in the sun a lot because it's gotten pretty hot out there too.
The only reason I look tan is because Jamie's wearing a white shirt.
No, normally. Oh, is that normally you?
Yeah, when you wear a white shirt, it darkens me up because it makes the colors different. And I don't know how to control the camera properly.
In it this time.
Well, it's still wide enough that it kind of washes me out. Like if I go backwards, like immediately lose the light. Like look at my face. No, you stay forward and look at me when I go back. Like it immediately darkens my face because of that bright white shirt. It wants to focus on the white.
Well, you worked out in the yard this weekend, right?
That's
on Saturday.
Yeah, I was out there for a couple hours.
You had this hat on, didn't you?
Yeah, but still, I probably got some sun.
Yeah.
Oh, Jameson's already calling time to mute her. Nope. She has not offended yet. She hasn't tried to rub my head.
Slow your roll, Jamie.
Nothing.
Oh, they were probably talking about how I threw the morning recovery thing out there.
Naturally, he did it with a gun to promote gun control. Justin Fairfax. Oh, the old lieutenant governor. Yes, I actually did hear about that. I am so sorry. It's not Fairfax. He was the under Ralph Northam, right? He was the lieutenant governor. He ended up undoing his wife a couple hours ago in front of the kids, in front of their teenage kids.
What?
I can't use the words because YouTube won't let me say the word.
Oh.
But he offed her.
Wow.
And he was like the former lieutenant governor. So, yeah.
Nuts.
Well, it's interesting that he was very, very pro gun control and then did that. So, anyway, I don't remember his names. But what's up, Tim Keenan from Prince William County? Very close to us.
Very close.
Thank you so much, Henry, for getting those samples sent out. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Henry.
Henry had a bad month. Finally, don't worry. We've all been busy this month. That's for sure. That's for sure. Drive 110. How you doing, man?
What's up, Drive? Cheers, man. Reaper 73HTT. You clicked on it. I can't read it from here now.
Oh.
HTTR.
Yes.
Cheers. Cheers to you too.
Cheers. Doug says, "Don't be insecure, David. Man up." What was I insecure about? My tan? Is that it? Is that I'm not
hair.
manly enough?
I think you were talking about hair.
Oh, okay.
Man up, David. Jeez.
Nope. So Juan, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't, if your first live stream, I am currently. We're both sipping on a Murray Hill Club Special Release 4 bourbon. It's a rather expensive bottle of bourbon, and we're getting low. We are giving away free samples. Let me catch up to the. Oh, we're caught up. Okay, let me go ahead and do the word of the night. The word of the night is gratitude, because I am very grateful for all of your support. I am grateful for the dogs. I'm grateful for all the work that I've been able to have. Did
you say the dogs?
Yeah, and I'm grateful for what else am I grateful for? We got the Tahoe brakes fixed.
Oh yeah.
I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for this bottle of whiskey. God, what else could I be grateful for? No, that's pretty much it. Pretty much it. You have something to say, Jamie? And I'm grateful for you. No, but particularly I'm grateful for y'all's support, and for obviously that video exploding has been kind of crazy. So
wow, yeah. There's no way I'm catching up to him now.
Yeah. Had like 5,000 subscribers in the last 48 hours. It's been a little bit bonkers.
Yes. So if you're new here and you're watching, definitely shout yourself on the chat so that way we can meet you.
No, Jameson, I did not pick. I haven't even seen one of those single barrel 250th. No, I haven't seen that one. So Doug's grateful for the Thursday night live streams. I love it.
Doug, that is so sweet. Cheers to you, man.
Yeah. So if you're new to the channel, what we do is we give away free stuff on these live streams, and on this one at least.
You say free stuff, but it's free whiskey.
It's free whiskey, and for now it'll keep being whiskey as long as we have whiskey worth sharing, which we are getting a little low on our best whiskeys.
To the channel,
Joe Graves, first time viewer. Excellent.
I know. I think we've met the fake Joe Graves.
Yeah,
before.
Somebody's been impersonating you for a very long time. What's up, Jeffrey Wack? How you doing, man?
What's up, Mr.
Cheers. Hopefully you're doing
Wack?
well. You and the family doing well?
Yeah. Cheers to you. Hopefully, I haven't been on Whiskey Tube in a while, but
I have not.
Hopefully the channel's doing well, and go check out Jeffrey Wack. Hello again, whiskey friends.
That's right. That's right.
They're an awesome bunch of guys over there. Didn't you put out a Jack Daniels pick? Remember, you told me if I could get the link, and I it kind of fell in the cracks.
Yeah, we didn't. I don't think unless they're still available.
Jeffrey Wack, you probably don't have any more of your Jack Daniels pick left.
If you have
one that you just put out was it a month ago? I feel like
month and a half ago now.
Yeah, it's probably like 2 months ago.
But yeah, if you still have any left, post the link in the chat. I'd love to buy one.
Yeah.
But I had meant to, but we didn't get my assistant didn't get the link for me. So it's okay. Let's see. Reaper says no tornado watch tonight in Wisconsin. So I'm cool. Nice.
No, yeah, that's
thank you.
News.
Yes, yeah, I appreciate that. We'll take it if you're willing to let us order some.
Yeah.
Cool. James says I dusted off your peanut butter jelly time. Oh, I wish we still had some of the peanut butter jelly time pick.
Oh,
it's all gone.
It's all gone.
We're getting really low on our sample on our barrel picks. Yeah, our Jack Daniels is almost gone. We finished off the Knob Creek. Both of our NBC picks are low.
I'm ready to do some barrel picks though.
I know. It'd be fun. It
would be so fun for like even the prepping community. I wonder if the preppers would buy whiskey.
Yeah. Yes.
We can name it all cutesy stuff like prepping stuff,
Yes.
Just to keep on brand.
The zombie apocalypse. Derek says we are all in agreement that KC blenders is a hit. Yeah, I like the KC blenders quite a bit. I actually use some of that in my new Infinity bottle. So I don't know if I mentioned, but right up here under the time code, you can't see it. It's my Infinity bottle. And I had to dump the whole thing out. So I dumped the whole thing out this week because I had put some of that Kingston heat, the Jamaican Kingston heat from Filibuster. And it gave it this really kind of a black pepper, like Jamaican jerk taste, and it ruined it.
Ew.
So I ended up having to dump the whole thing, and then I filled it up, and I did a little bit of the Green River Weeded, some of the Knob Creek Blenders Edition. I did some Borchetta, the red corn that they had, and then some John J. Bowman. Got those all mixed in, and it's pretty good. It's a little bland. And there's a vanilla bean in there, so I'm waiting to see what happens with it. So we'll
What's up,
see how it comes
Natasha?
out.
I just picked up blenders today. Excited to
Nice.
try
Go crack it open.
Derek, are we in agreement? The Knob Creek blenders is a hit.
Yep.
Lots of citywide garage sales this weekend. What's up, Santa Batch?
Santa Batch, how you doing, man? Okay.
What's up, a mom with dogs? Cheers. Man, I kind of recognize that lady.
That's right. That's right. So we started watching The Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Boys came out on Amazon. I honestly, I'm kind of mixed opinion on this season so far.
Accelerate. Yeah, so am I. I'm kind of mixed on it too.
I mean, I want to finish the series. It's season 5. It's the last season. They've already said that. I want to finish it, but I am really kind of torn on this season. It is not, I don't know. I'm just not loving it.
Yeah, I'm not loving it, but I mean, we chuckled a lot. I feel like last night we laughed a lot.
Well, because there's some really gross things.
Really
and
gross
they're
thing,
awkward
and
and gross, and they're kind of funny.
And it makes it kind of funny, yeah.
I feel like this season they've become overtly more political than in past seasons, which is also kind of irritating just because I don't want that in my shows.
Good evening from Atlanta, Sean Hatchet.
Sean.
I'm not a whiskey drinker, but I'm willing to learn. What do you recommend? Old Forester.
Old Forester. If you
1910. If you like a sweet, well, if you're not into whiskey, then you don't know if you like a sweeter whiskey or
a great budget bottle to start with would be Old Forester 100 proof. It's about $25, $26 probably where you live. It's a great bottle. That's probably what I'd recommend. If you want something a little bit nicer than that, Old Forester 1910. If you want, again, right around that, $55 mark. Wild Turkey Rare Breed, right around $55. Again, those are a little more expensive on that, but on that $25-ish range, again, the Old Forester 100, Bowman Brothers, Buffalo Trace. Those are probably some good options if you can find them.
Yes.
Well, Santa Batch, I actually have the filibuster bottle, the Kingston Heat bottle. And when it's by itself and you're kind of in the mood for something funky and different, it's actually not a bad whiskey. It just that underlying, that dry black pepper note is so prominent that when you just want an easy pour, you know, you don't want to have that in your infinity bottle.
Well, we appreciate you joining the stream tonight. Doug said he was watching it.
Nice.
Okay,
nice.
Take that safety pin out. My hair is like, I just picked up a Bardstown, Kentucky straight high wheat bourbon whiskey. Has anyone had that? Did you actually open it yet? So you could tell us about it? Not the fake Joe Graves, the real one. Cheers to Kathy. Hopefully Kathy's out there watching.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, tax day was yesterday, so maybe she's probably sleeping. I imagine by the time tax day's over, she just goes into the cave in the basement, curls up on the roulette table, and just sleeps for
why do you know so
hours.
Much about what Kathy does?
Well, when they let us in their house that one time, I left some cameras, and I mean, I just check in every now.
That is so weird. What's up, Hazmat?
What's that, Hazmat Pat?
Blenders is dynamic. What makers dynamite? I know I can barely see. What makers bottle is that? I just picked up the 2026. So this is the Cellar Age 2025.
Yes.
And it is like strawberries and cream. And sometimes I just like, it's just so refreshing. And now that we're going into spring, it's like so nice. Natasha.
That's good. That's a good bottle.
Unfortunately, sitting in the hospital with my mother-in-law. She is fine, but I don't think they will let me bring in whiskey. Oh,
probably not.
No, but at least we can have some fun. Natasha,
hopefully entertain you.
Natasha, are you watching Temptation Island? The new season that just came out.
Is that what you were watching when you were working out today?
Yeah.
So the gym is kind of close to my office, so when she's got her TV on loud, I can hear what she's watching.
Yeah.
And there were some people talking crazy stuff today. And I'm like, what in the world is she watching?
Well, it's Temptation Island. So couples that are not doing well, like, you know, they go to on the show and they live with like a bunch of singles.
Yeah.
And like each of them on different places.
Well, I heard some guy being like, you're here to, experience this, and I'm I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm really hoping that she's having as much fun as I am, because I think that he did some cheating or went too far or something is what it made it sound like, and his girl got really upset about it. I don't know what's going on. Again, I can't see it. I'm trying to actually get work done, and I have to hear this stuff. Russell's 10. That's a good starter bottle. Yeah, this one's what's that, about $35-$40 these days. Doug, I agree. I've always liked Jensen Ackles as an actor ever since, was it Supernatural that he was in?
Yeah, you really like him.
Yeah, I've always liked him.
And we actually started Supernatural a while ago when we didn't finish it. Oh my gosh, Claire the Third! I'm so mad at you. Where is
What's
that?
up, Claire? I'll get it. I got it.
Oh, there it was, right under that.
Derek, no, we haven't tried that St. Louis. I don't know what that is.
Cheers, Claire.
Hey, Claire, how you doing?
Oh, you didn't. I was.
She was in the car that day. I ran into you.
That day, and granted, like, you probably would have looked at me and been like, "That's not Jamie."
That's not Jamie.
Because I had my glasses on and I had my gym clothes on and stuff. But David came in and said, "Did you see that guy come out?" And I'm like, "No, I've been on my laptop." Because I usually, when we do errands, I bring my laptop and I'll sit there and do editing or whatever I need to do. And then David's like, "Well, that was Claire the Third that just came out," or Claire that just came out. And I was like, "No way."
Nope.
That's a funny story.
It is.
Like, way back when we lived at our old house, we were having a meetup at our house. And, David and I were trying to figure out, I thought Claire was a female. And so I'm like, "David, Claire said, she lives near us." And I said, "We should invite her to the meetup or whatever, but I don't have a way to." But she commented, and I'm saying she, when really it was a he the whole time.
Yeah.
So he comes to the door and I'm like, "Claire," like it all sunk in, and he gets it. It's not like it hasn't happened to him before. But anyways.
Very, very clearly not a woman.
Yeah.
Very clearly.
Yeah.
Very masculine.
Yeah. Cool
very
guy.
Manly.
Cool guy.
Some Sean Hatchet.
At that time he had a baby. They just had a baby.
They had
him
their
and his
baby.
wife.
Yeah.
So gosh. That was so many years ago.
I know. Matt is still on the cruise.
Are you serious?
How long are they gone for?
Matt
it's like a month.
I feel like they've been missing in action for
a
while.
I know. It's just not the same.
I know it is.
Are you saying? But I'd recommend Cooper's Craft. Cooper's Craft.
Yeah.
Cooper's Craft 100 is a good bottle. We still got some of that.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Yeah, we got this plus another one. So this one's a good one.
I need to pour smaller pours so that way I can taste stuff. Because when you guys remind me we have something, I'm like, "Oh,
I want to try it."
All right, so this is this.
Yep.
She's catching up on chores. Kathy is.
Nice. What's up, UFO Skies? John, how you doing, man?
What's
Florida
up?
Adventures. Michael Terry.
Yes, Natasha, it's on Netflix. If you like all those dating shows, which I know, I think we had talked about dating shows before.
All right.
So that's one for the interesting. Since they canceled Bachelor or Bachelorette.
The only Garrison brothers that I've ever really liked is the cowboy. You really did. I'm gonna end up tripping on that later and go to the hospital.
Oh man. Okay, wait. Let me keep the bottles up here.
But yeah, I've never tried one of their single barrels, but the cowboy was good. But the other ones I've like the standard stuff, the Guadalupe, I think I had.
What's up, Kraken 13? Cheers to you. I'm gonna take a nice sip of this Cooper's Craft 100, and honestly, I get it up to the nose, and I'm just like, wow, I need to drink this more. I like it of between that 1910 and Woodford Double Oak. I actually like this better, the Cooper's Craft better than the Woodford Double Oak. Oh my goodness.
So I like 1910 better.
Brownie with like powdered sugar.
I haven't had it in a long time. Maybe I'm wrong.
That's so good.
What?
We need to pick up a rare breed too. We don't have any more rare breed, which I would kind of like put it in that whole list of. Yeah,
I like that better than Woodford Double Oak. The Woodford Double Oak has just got too much of that barrel tan and toasty
What's
barrel.
Up, Wesley? Wesley, a forte.
Yeah. What's up? Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Welcome. So Doug, Supernatural, so good. Thinking about rewatching it again. So that's what happened. I watched by myself without her I even started before we were together, I think, or when we were first dating during COVID.
Yeah.
I watched Supernatural all the way through season 10. And then I kind of quit after that. I don't know why. We might have gotten married and moved in and together and all that. And I just didn't get back to it. So we were talking about starting over and going through it from the.
We did start, remember?
Yeah, we did, but we quit after like 2 episodes.
No. We were a lot Supernatural.
Yeah.
We watched the whole first season.
Oh, yeah, we kind of did. We stopped at the first episode or 2 of the second season.
There was something new that came back on that we needed to watch. So.
Claire, it was Jim Jamie. You wouldn't have recognized her. Totally different.
Hope you're doing well, Claire.
Wait. I've got to go see. Oh, so DTF St. Louis is a show, not a whiskey. I don't know what that show is. I'm a little scared because of the first 3 letters. I don't know what that stands for, but a little nervous about that. Matt's probably recovering from vacation.
Oh, I hope they're doing okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they're having fun, or we would have heard something.
Yeah. All right. I posted on your.
Thank you, dear. Doug says another series really deserves a reboot of Stargate SG-1, Atlantis, and the whole Stargate cycle. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. I liked the Stargate movie, the original movie, but I didn't watch any of the shows really. Tom says it's an 11-day cruise. Okay.
Wow. I didn't realize they were going to be going for that long. I feel like I should have put a limit on them because we can't live without Mandolin and Matt for that long.
That's right.
Okay. Tom Shanley, I'm noticing this awesome bourbon tonight. Striped Pig 9-year double oak.
Haven't had any striped pig.
Yeah,
but for me.
Anything double oaked, I feel like I'm totally.
Jamie's going to be on board with at least trying.
Yeah,
Mr. Grizz. So for a while, Cooper's Craft disappeared out of Virginia too. I'm able to find it now these days, but yeah, it disappeared for a while because there were rumors they were going to quit making it, and so I don't know if either everybody bought up what they could while they could, or it ended up not. They ended up.
Jason Bateman.
Something.
What Christine Staley, that's with Jason Bateman. Which one are you talking about? We watched Ozark, and that was pretty good with Jason Bateman. But what's that new show? I think I watched the previews, and I was like, I don't know if I could get into it.
I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
That one that we said it was a little too, was it too gangster for us? And they were a little we didn't. I don't know.
Oh, yes,
you know
and Jason Bateman's in it.
It had
yes.
good people in it.
Yeah, it was some mob or drug show, something along those lines. So yeah, we've always liked Jason Bateman. Kathy Graves, welcome. Glad you're here. Catching up on chores. I figured after April 15th being yesterday, you'd still be asleep, curled up on the craps table downstairs.
Or as he said, he saw you in his secret cameras he left in your house.
That's right.
Do we like New Holland?
Some. So we had the New Holland. That's the one that does the dragons. What is that called? Dragons
milk.
Dragon's milk. Thank you, dear. You're so smart.
Wow, I'm getting all these old lady names like
dear, grandma.
What did you say?
Betsy. What?
Did you say dear earlier when I told you I put something on the? You said something and I was like, I kind of laughed.
Hey,
babe, it's not too bad. What's up, sweet Cindy?
Dragon's milk is good though. I like the dragon's milk.
Cheers, Jamie and David. Was watching you guys on the TV while making a killer chicken fried rice.
Ooh.
Oh, I love fried rice.
That's Jamie's go-to for Chinese food.
Yes, my go-to. But I usually beef fried rice is my kind of rice.
She's not a big chicken fan.
But yeah, I'm not a huge chicken fan unless it's like shredded chicken and like chicken noodle soup. I love that in a crock pot.
Yes.
But I make a good homemade one.
Dr. D3007. Good to be here tonight. Well, we're glad you're here.
We're glad you're
Thanks
here.
for hopping on with us. We're just hanging out, having fun tonight.
Are you new to the channel?
Yes. The reason that this is called Unprepared is obviously the channel is focused on preparedness. And this is a chance for everybody just to relax, have a pour of something. If you enjoy it, pop a frosty pop, whatever you like to drink.
What? A frosty pop?
Yes. Whatever you like to drink or not drink, just hang out, enjoy, relax. Because guess what? All the preparedness stuff will be there tomorrow, as well as all of the political crises and world crises and high prices and all the other depressing stuff that we normally talk about.
Garrison Brothers single barrel.
Yeah.
The smell of an old library when I was a kid.
Yeah, and that's not good to me.
Oh, I just don't. Big Daddy, what is up?
Hey, what's up, Big
Cheers
Daddy?
to
How you doing, man?
Big Daddy.
Cheers. Well,
Big Daddy just got off work.
yeah, Kraken 13. So again, I've never owned a bottle of the Cowboy, but back when we, obviously we're focused on whiskey,
Yeah,
Garrison would send us sample bottles.
Yeah.
And so we had, for 2 years in a row, I think for 23 and 24, they sent us samples of the Cowboy bourbon when they released it.
Yes.
They're really good. I actually still have some.
Tom's watching
grab it.
Game of Thrones again. That's actually
We've talked
one
about
that we have talked about watching that again. And we've talked about watching Dexter again, but we just haven't pulled the trigger because there's been some new stuff. Right now we're watching The Boys, Friends,
Neighbors and Friends.
Neighbors and Friends.
Yeah, the one
Friends
with John
and
Hamm.
Neighbors with John Hamm. That's really good.
It's a great
we
show.
Like that.
That's a really good show. But this is the 2024 Cowboy
You still have
bourbon.
their original stuff from.
Yeah, I mean, they make it fancy. They like dip it and they put the Texas Star on it and everything.
I think they gave us both a sample of it.
Yeah,
they?
They sent us 2 bottles. So we'll pour some because this is, if you can get your hands on a Cowboy
Josh
bourbon.
the vegan, yes, gratitude is the secret code.
That's
what is up, Miss Lori J? Cheers, my lady.
Lori
Cheers
J,
to
how you doing?
And cheers to Richie.
Oh, that's bonkers. That's like
I was not on the
milk
live
chocolate.
stream on Sunday night.
Yep.
Why wasn't I? Oh, my family was in town.
Yeah, you had just gotten back from that and had some stuff you had to take care of.
Yeah. I was like, why
true.
wasn't I on the live stream? I had to remember that.
Because you said if I'm not going to be nice to you, you're not going to come on the live stream anymore.
What's up, Squirrel? There is a new Stargate series coming out soon. The DTF is on HBO. Doug, I would lose my mind too, and I would probably get homesick.
Yeah,
we're
not cruise people.
I'm more of like a 5-day traveler. I'll take 5 days and go somewhere, but usually by the 5th day, I'm ready to go home.
Yeah, last year we did 3 trips to the Caribbean, however you want to say it. The first one was 4 days, the next one was 5 days, and then the last one, which was right around Christmas, we did for 6 days. Mm-hmm. And it was determined, actually it might have been 7 days.
I was ready to go home.
It was determined that was too long. It was that was
well, I can't. So especially when you're in, you do like an all-inclusive resort, it's like you're partying every single night. And it's like, I can only take so much. And David gave me one night in the hotel room where we were like, okay, let's watch TV. Let's binge watch our shows just like normal.
Yeah, relax, not
but
drink
like,
so much.
He's such a party animal though. It's like when we go on these cruises, or not cruises, when we go on these trips to, the all-inclusive, David like just, is like free. He is like,
I don't have to drive anywhere.
Having fun. He doesn't have to drive. He doesn't have to plan. He just goes there and he wants to sit by the pool all day and drink. And then all night he wants to dance and be at the party life.
Yeah.
Which I can to a certain point, but
Jamie's like, I just need to sleep. And I'm like, no, we must party.
Sleep. I need more like toned down time too.
Tom, that seems vaguely familiar. And I apologize if I say I haven't had something but I actually have because somebody sent it to me. It's not because I don't appreciate it. It's simply because that on some nights we get drinking a little bit.
He doesn't remember.
Things blur and I don't know. What I did.
Ooh, I love Jim Beam's Winter Reserve. Forgot how decent it is.
We don't have any of that left. Nope.
Did you sell it to the Patreon?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
they actually they had it out this last season. There were some in the stores. I remember seeing them recently.
I forgot about that one. That was good. Yeah, Tom, Ozark was really good.
You want some of this Cowboy?
Watched the whole thing. No.
Okay.
I don't want to mess up my palate with Cowboy.
It's hot. It's 140 proof, 140.7 maybe. I can't quite see it.
Oh, Silver Spoons. I didn't really watch that, but I know what you're talking about. David still have the Russell's Reserve 15 sample you sent me. Wondering if that's an occasion sip or just whether. Actually, you loved Russell's Reserve 15. That was the one that I was showering, right?
Yeah.
So Palo 27, that was actually like David was filming And I guess I was.
This was back in the whiskey days.
Yeah, this was back at our old house too. And I was, David was downstairs filming in the speakeasy, and I was in the shower. And all I remember is all of a sudden a hand coming over with like a Glencairn over the shower thing. And he's like, "You got to try this."
Yeah.
Wait, that was at this house.
I thought so, but it was still in our whiskey days.
Yeah, that was this house. It had to have been this house because I remember the shower setup, and I just remember the hand coming over with the whiskey glass. You're like, "It's Russell's Reserve," and I'm like, I'm more of an experience girl, so in the shower when it's hot and steamy, I don't want to have a sip of whiskey. But just to enlighten this guy, I tried it anyway, and I'm like, "Yeah, it's great."
She didn't like it. She's not a big Russell's Wild Turkey fan.
Well, that's not true. It's not that I didn't like it. It's just like in the hot, steamy shower, I like drinks cold or cooler or whatever. But anyway, but that again, that's like
it's a little bit.
I'll never forget the first time I tried it. Honestly,
yeah, Paolo. It's a little bit of a special pour. So I mean, obviously, drink it when you want to drink it. And I'm very much one to say don't hold samples for too long. Try them as soon as you can, because
just to make sure they don't
stuff happens,
tainted or whatever.
Well, no, just life gets short and you run out of time and you don't get to enjoy some things you want to enjoy.
Wow, David, that was totally half glass empty, right?
Yeah.
But yes, Cooper's
it's
Craft
better that
100. Should we give away a sample of this too?
No. It's a $30 bottle, hun.
I know, but
we don't need to
get it, right?
Yeah, but it's no.
Okay. I'm way behind. What's up, VA bourbon fan?
What
Dexter
is up?
has had some good spinoffs too.
Yeah,
I think so too.
They're decent.
I liked the last one when him and his son did that one.
All right, here, let's do this.
And when he was a younger, the people, but they canceled that one.
All right, what I'll do is I actually have enough to do a 1 ounce sample out of this bottle, so we'll throw in a cowboy sample. How about that? Doug suggested that. That's a good idea, because that's a very hard bottle to get a hold of.
Okay, Derek's drinking not whiskey, but sipping on Casa Dragon. I don't know how to say this. Sweet and white peppery. Is that a scotch or is that something or like
Mizunara, Casa Dragonis?
Is
Mizunara.
That a rum?
It's not with Casa. If it says Casa, I would assume it's a tequila with a Mizunara finish.
I said everything but tequila first.
Okay.
Jamie likes drinks in the hot steam. I said no. I said I don't like drinks in the hot shower. Ooh, what's up, D-Lay Flex? Cheers to you.
What's up?
I'm not sure. Are you new to the channel? Because I don't remember your name, but sipping on some Redwood Empire Toasted Pipe Dream ATM. Is it good?
Nice. I like the, I haven't had the toasted one, but the regular pipe is really good.
Shh, like that? Is that what your emoji is? Or am I like crazy? Cheers to that. Nothing wrong with shower whiskey. Whatever, Jameson.
I agree.
You and I are not speaking.
I agree.
Poker John said, I'm a light drinker. I don't start drinking until it gets light outside.
What's up, Christian Mojica? How you doing, man?
What's up, Christian? That was cute, Poker John. But I'm not going to let you get away with that poker face.
Oh, Clint Hart is the one who got the Jim Beam Winter Reserve from us.
Okay.
Nice. It's a good bottle.
Clint, I want it back now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It was actually a really good bottle. It was different. I really liked it.
Yes.
But I'm glad that, we were able to like share it with people. Christian says, I'll take some Cooper's Craft. I haven't had any since I was in Florida. 2024. Can't get it here in Jersey. Well,
is the Cowboy worth $250? I mean, if you're a whiskey collector and you want to try something different, obviously it's still Texas whiskey. It tastes like Texas whiskey. It's chocolatey, a little smoky, little dusty barrel kind of thing going on. But at 140 proof, it's got a good mouthfeel. It's really leaves an impression. So if you're okay with Texas whiskey, it's probably the best Texas whiskey I've ever had.
Texas whiskey has this potent flair to it. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Texas whiskey person. So 628. Hey guys, since you are in Virginia, have you ever gone to try the rye whiskey at Mount Vernon? Apparently it's Washington's own recipe.
I've been to Mount Vernon, but I've never had any whiskey there.
Are we missing out? I've been to Mount Vernon too. But not with you, right?
No, okay, it's been years and years since I've been there. I think last time I did with my kids when they were a lot more little.
That's what I was saying. I think the boys went with us. I think I have pictures of them there.
We do have one bottle that we might be killing tonight.
Okay, Doug said he's trying to decide what his next pour is. What should I pour?
Oh, actually, I got to finish this.
Well, Doug, I'm trying to think of something like, do you have any special Old Foresters?
Do you have any Malort?
No.
Come on, John. Just Malort. We need some Malort action.
No. Christian says Winter Reserve is a great low proofer. I've gone through at least 3 bottles. Wow, that's a lot of bottles.
It was a really good bottle for the price, right? For the low proof and the low price.
Name was kind of like
perfect.
Legit.
Yeah, it was perfect. It was perfectly named.
It definitely was.
What's up, John Kemp? How you doing, man?
What's up, Jake?
Welcome.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, King Ranch is pretty good. Yeah, I haven't had that for a while, but it's a good one. We've had a bottle of that. How do you feel about the holiday bottled and bond? I like the Ben Holiday stuff. I've had couple, I think 1 or 2 of the bottled and bonds, and then 1 or 2 of the not barrel proofs. What do they call it? Batch proof, or it's like 115, 117-ish proof. And I've liked all of them. I've had, I think was it red wheat? I think they have a red wheat one or something. I've had that plus the standard bourbon. Good. Moonshiners meet and greet coming your way a couple weeks. Oh, very cool. That's very cool. Did I tell you guys that I bought a still? Did I tell you I bought a still? Hey, guess what, hun? There was a great deal on stills and I bought one. There you go. I haven't used it yet, but I actually bought one. It's one of the Vivor Rickhouse proof. That's what it's called. Thank you, Kraken. That's what it's called from Ben Holiday. I couldn't remember what the term is they used. Ooh, Driftless Glen 8-year rye. That sounds really good, Henry.
Okay, John Lehman wants to know, is Elijah Craig 15 worth $195 out the door? No.
Maybe. We haven't. We can't say. We haven't had it.
Yeah, we can't say.
Here's the thing is,
I'm just saying, I know if I have $195 to spend on whiskey, I probably wouldn't go for Elijah Craig. There's a few other things.
I mean, these are 200, right? So this was 195 for the Murray Hill Club special release, and I'd rather have that. The thing is that the Elijah Craig 15, it is Heaven Hill, right? And so you're talking about a 15-year Heaven Hill. And Heaven Hill, when it gets up into that 15, 16, 17, 18, 20-year range, it can be really good. I mean, thinking of some of the Elijah Craig barrel proofs that we've had that we've really loved that were like 12 and a half years, throw on another, 2.5, 3 years to some of the best of those, and it could be a pretty solid bottle. No, we're not going to do moonshine videos. Although I might do one, because I bought the thing and I've never actually had. I don't even think I've had it on camera yet. So.
Oh, I think I actually, the post didn't even go through.
Yeah. So the reason I bought the still is because there is a huge value in being able to distill things. One, if you just distill plain water, we can use the still to desalinate our pool water for survival emergency type stuff, right? For the prepping side of things. But you can also then actually distill, some kind, use some kind of corn and whiskey moonshine type of thing. And then you have the benefits of being able to produce your own alcohol. So in a disaster, a long-term extended disaster, then you could sell it for people who actually want alcohol to drink. You can use it for medicinal purposes, both topically for wounds. You can use it for drinking it for if somebody's got to get stitches and they drink some alcohol, it kind of numbs the pain a little bit. Numbs the pain of a very difficult marriage.
No, my mom texted me and said she got all of her goodies. I sent her edible arrangements because I absolutely love all the chocolate covered stuff. And I sent her strawberries and cheesecake, little cheesecake bites. And then I sent her flour. Well, we did. And then we sent her flowers. And she texted me and was like, I got all my goodies and the flowers are beautiful. And I just texted her and I said, well, a bunch of people from the live stream said happy birthday.
That's right. So Joe Graves, will I wear black overalls? No, but I do have some giant overalls. And I essentially, if I ever do a video with my still, then I'm going to basically wear no shirt, overalls, and no shoes.
Wow, that's
so I've actually been like So I grew up in the mountains of Northeast Georgia, right? Real like Appalachian hill stuff. And there were multiple times when I was hiking and I actually walked across stills, right? I found stills in the woods when I was hiking. One time I was riding my mountain bike and we came across a still. Another time hiking. So twice. Not many times, but twice. So I'm not building one, Fred. I actually bought one online. It was one of the Beaver, whatever. It's literally right over there. I can go grab it and show you guys.
Yeah, do it.
You want me to go grab it?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to move these over so it's kind of big.
All right, guys. A mom with dogs said hit that thumbs up button. I'm like trying to think. He's not going to be gone that long.
No, I'm here. Don't you dare.
He said, don't I dare.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
You can throw things on the floor, but if you go grab special balls to start pouring those and do that crap again, I'm going to be pissed off. Anyway.
Oh, look who's in the house now. We have Mr. Fred Knotts in the house. What is up, Fred? Ew, Santa Batch is sipping on black velvet apple. Wow, that sounds pretty classy.
So yeah, it's got like the whole hopper thing. It's got all the pipes for it, etc. Like I said, I've never.
Fred said I miss David building a still.
Didn't build one, but I did buy one. So just
it looks like that needs to be put together.
Well, yeah, but when you put it together,
like
it's like a chemistry experiment.
I feel like when I remember it sitting out there and
I had it boxed up for a long time.
And you just haven't gotten around to it.
No, I've got a bunch of stuff I've bought and that I want to film with. I just haven't figured out how I want to do it yet.
What's up, Stacey Owens? Happy birthday to your precious mom, Jamie. Thank you so much, Stacey. Love you and miss you. And my mama had a great week of birthday. My sister and her daughter and her friend came up and we went to the tulip farm and picked some tulips, even though it was kind of towards the end of the season. So you okay?
Yeah, I almost hit that bottom.
You almost hit your head on the lights too. She did a lot of shopping, went to the movies, stuff like that. So this week I've been totally like out of
commission.
Yeah, pretty much with everything.
So anyway, yeah, the purpose of the still is essentially, like I said, it's a good multi-use item to have.
Tamales.
They're like $80. So they're not crazy expensive. It was like $80 on Amazon. It was on sale.
Christian, that is totally correct. Life is short, David. Drink the good stuff first. That's why he said you should just let me go get what I want. And you know what? I'll be honest with you, though. Every once in a while, like David will go downstairs and he'll bring me up a special pour and give it to me and be like, I just thought you might want this tonight. You know, like trying to be all sweet. Husband points.
Yes. Jameson, I actually do have, don't you touch my face.
I know I'm not.
Jameson, I actually do have bib overalls. They're like way too big. I bought them for a Halloween costume a long time ago.
Yeah, don't. They're so gross.
They're so gross. They're like they're like 8 sizes too big for me.
It was like one of those murder pig.
It was like I had a pig, like a
pig mask.
A pig mask.
And overalls, and you ran around. You chased the kids with the chainsaw.
Yeah, I actually had a legit chainsaw, and I took the blade, the actual sawtooth off it, and chased the kids around the woods in the yard and scared people really badly.
Yeah, Doug said please do a video with the still.
Okay, yeah, I'll think about it. I've wanted to do it, but it takes a lot of time. It can take like all day to distill the one batch.
Big Daddy said he is the only one that hit the thumbs up on Rumble. Are we on Rumble right now?
We are. Yeah, we're supposed to be.
What's up, Rumble?
I didn't get any airs.
Are you ready to rumble? Rumble. When you told me a long time ago, I opened up an account on there, and I think I think a mom with dogs is on there. Uh-oh, it might be Dog Row on there.
Yeah. So what happened was, I've been meaning to set up Rumble and put all the content over on Rumble just to have a backup, because then I can put them on YouTube and Rumble, and I always have a backup in case YouTube gets weird. And anyway, I got an email from Rumble, one of their creator liaison people, and she's like, "You should do Rumble." And I'm like, "I know, I will." And so I went ahead and did it. But so Doug comes through. Yeah, so if you are familiar with the movie Deliverance with Burt Reynolds back in the late 70s, you remember that movie where they're filling up a lake from a river, they dammed the thing. Well, that literally was like 40 minutes from my house growing up. So
my son's just got home.
Yes. So yeah, you can do it by a creek or stream. I'm gonna obviously just do it in the kitchen.
I'll be right back.
All right, cool.
2 seconds. 2 seconds, guys. I'll be right back.
I do need some mason jars.
Don't let him do anything fun without me.
No, Paolo, that's not a pressure cooker. It was a still. I guess. No, they don't really have there's no pressure gauge on there. I don't think I could do it. Ooh, the Sazerac foolproofs. That's one I really, really want to get. I'm catching up. There's a doubler. I don't know. I don't remember what a worm is, but there is a doubler. One of the other pots I pulled out is actually the doubler. So there's the main still, and it feeds out and goes into the doubler, and then it does something else. And there's other thing. I can't remember all the parts. But I paid for the more expensive one so that I had the doubler part. I remember that. Menudo. I have not had menudo in years, guys. Hillbilly Row. Yeah, Santa Batch, pretty much. Oh, wow. Wow, Joe Graves. That's brutal. That's brutal right there, man. What's the Rumble channel? TheOneRow. It's the same. It's rumble.com/user/TheOneRow. Hey, there we go. Yeah, Big Daddy is on Rumble. It actually gives me the icon to say you're on Rumble. I hadn't even noticed the icon before in all these years doing live streams on StreamYard. I'd never noticed that, but yeah. So excellent. So we do have somebody on Rumble. That's really, really cool. Squeal like a pig. Exactly. That movie ruined camping. Yeah, pretty much ruined. Yep. It should be. Again, I just created it today, started uploading some of the more recent videos that I've had, and I'll finish up tomorrow. I do have a video coming out tomorrow I'm pretty excited about. The 20 worst cities to live in a SHTF or disaster. So I go 20 down to 1, number 20, number 19, number 18, go city by city. That took me some research. That one actually took me some effort. I was up pretty late working on that one the other night. Henry says, David, have you had a sample of Saz Foolproof? Yes. We have had a sample of it. It is fantastic. I would love to get a hold of a bottle. I just haven't seen them around here. I know like Jameson has one. He's in Virginia. He's down near the coast. So I know they've been around. Thumper. Yeah, I think there's a thumper and a doubler. That's it. Thank you, Derek S. So yeah, there's the 3 different parts of it and all the tubes to do it all. I just haven't done it. Maybe this summer if my work slows down. My work's been really, really busy, my real job. And so it's been one of those things. Everything good?
Yeah. My sons just got home, so I had to give them hugs and stuff. They went out to dinner after his meet with their dad. So
there you go, Dragon. You don't have to shout it. You just have to type it in a comment, and then you'll be entered to win. For your guys' information, right now we have only 50 entrants to the giveaway tonight. We've got 3 samples so far. We got a sample of the Elmer T. Lee, a sample of the Murray Hill Club, and a sample of the Garrison Cowboy from 2024. It's an older year, but it's the last one that I have. So we'll share what we got. Big Daddy, thank you so much for posting the link to it.
Yeah.
And the whole reason, I've been uploading my shorts to Instagram and X. And we're actually currently live streaming on Rumble and X, although I haven't seen anybody from X. I don't know if X has live chat like this, like it supports it. So
that's interesting to find out if does all the chats go to one chat?
Well, yeah. So it showed, it actually showed, let me get back up here. So if you look at Big Daddy's, so do you see Doug's got the YouTube icon? Big Daddy's got the Rumble icon, so you can see where it came
good
from.
to know.
That's
Good
really
j-
cool.
Good job, Big Daddy, showing us the.
Yeah, I'd never even noticed that before.
Yeah, that's cool.
Benny's has a ton of it. Sweet Cindy. Yeah, it's just I haven't seen it around. I would love it because it is so good. It's so. I mean, honestly, the SAS Foolproof is so close in flavor and
Doug
profile.
can't find your channel, TheOneRow on.
Yeah.
So Doug, go up a few. Big Daddy actually posted the link.
The direct
to
link
it.
to the live, and then you can just go jump over to the channel from there.
Okay, he found it.
Okay,
Sorry,
cool,
I
cool.
might have read that late.
Cool.
Huh. So are you guys like on Rumble? Like, is that a new thing? Is it?
Some people prefer Rumble because they don't like YouTube for various reasons, so they try to support Rumble. Oh, Doug's on Rumble now. Nice.
Watch it.
We love it.
Yeah, there we go. So, wow, I just have so many questions.
Yeah.
But I won't ask them.
Anyway,
all.
so yeah, if you want to watch us moving forward, the lives and all the videos and all the shorts are going to go on Rumble. The only thing about Rumble is their shorts support is a little different than YouTube's. So on YouTube, if you have a vertical format, so like a vertical phone, a phone format like that, then
Cheers. Cooper's Craft, a sleeper.
on YouTube, it defaults to a short format if it's vertical and it's less than 3 minutes. On Rumble, if it's vertical and it's less than a minute and a half.
At Appalachian Bourbon Society is on.
Hey, there we go.
Cheers.
Everybody jumping over to Rumble.
Never used Rumble. Yeah, I don't
Really cool.
know either.
Yeah, I haven't been using Rumble again, but we're going to be doing everything. Everything I do on YouTube is now going to go on Rumble at the same time. I'll throw them up at the same time. The only thing that I won't be doing on Rumble.
Do you only have to like upload and it just disperses into
no
those
I have to
places?
I have to go
do it to each one.
I have to go do
that's
it
what I'm finding. Like my social media part of like a mom with dogs has been just like a nightmare of having to post. And guys, I'm getting like these brand deals but for Instagram reels instead of YouTube, and I'm like, my platform's so much bigger on YouTube though. But so they don't seem to care. If they don't mind, I don't mind.
Yeah, as long as they want this are willing to support.
Yeah, tomorrow I have a brand deal coming out that we got that I really enjoyed doing the video for and really like. So some dog treats that we got, but
yes, they're so good.
Well, yeah, David tried.
I was hungry one night. They're jerky. It's like all natural chicken jerky.
Yeah, it's like all natural chicken jerky, and
I didn't do
Fitz like just.
Fitz loves them.
Yeah, he loves them so much. He's like he'll refuse everything you give him except for that.
Yeah.
He's so dramatic.
Yes. All right. We are doing a bottle kill tonight. Not a bottle kill night, but we are killing one bottle because I really want it.
Ooh, I'll have some of
the
that.
barrel 18-year Heaven Hill source Curacao finish. It's awesome. So I heard rumor.
Is Rumble better than YouTube though? Because you're like saying the stream looks awesome. Rumble is awesome. No YouTube overlords.
Stream looks good. Good. I'm glad everything's running good over there. It was pretty easy to set up and connect. The only thing is, so we use StreamYard for the stream, right? And so StreamYard, you can set up the live stream and it'll broadcast to all these different sources: YouTube, X, Rumble, Kick, wherever. We only use X, Rumble, and YouTube. But on Rumble, you can't their API doesn't support the creation through third parties like StreamYard. So I have to go and manually create a Rumble live stream, and then I just connect it to it. So it's a little bit more work, but happy to do it if you guys are interested. So.
Well, I mean, it looks like it might be worth doing it.
Yeah. And there's people, and there's also, it'll feed to Twitch and Kick, and I've not done either one of those, those are more dedicated streaming. So that's about the only thing I'd put over there would be the streams. Oh, Doug is addicted to Chomp's jalapeno. I like the Chomp's beef jerky. I'm a pretty big fan of that.
My sons don't like those.
Your boys don't like it, but I like the Chomp's quite a bit.
What is the one, O'Brien's or Orion's or something? What is the brand of meat sticks they do like? Or
Jack Links.
Oh, Jack Links. Yeah. I was totally off. But yeah, those Chomps, they said they're too like juicy-ish. And
did you say juicy on a live stream, Jamie?
I did.
Juicy and moist are not allowed to be spoken on the live stream.
So, Appalachian Bourbon Society.
Good.
That's what I'm drinking over here in this glass.
Yeah, it's a great one.
It's a great bottle. It's so good. Mhm. Doug said, David, next idea, how to use AI for prepping.
Actually, I've had a bunch of ideas.
Yeah.
I've got an app that I'm slowly working on related to prepping, that has AI integration into it. So, okay. A funny story about AI.
I've never tried the
Oberta. Yeah,
beef sticks.
I've had those before. I want to say they're more
I think
west.
Slim Jim is what I'm remember.
I don't like Slim Jims. They're kind of gross.
Yeah, you say that.
Chomps is much better than Slim Jims.
Yeah.
Okay, so the video, I did the top 10 or the top 20, right, countdown of the worst places to be in a disaster, right? So I went number 20, number 19, and I had a little snippet of a picture for each city, right? So say I had New York on the list. I had a little picture of New York.
Santa Batch. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead, David. Santa Batch just
said
something really funny.
We'll say it. Let's talk about it. I just
accepted it. Hold on. Juicy jerk face jerky.
Juicy jerk face jerky. Nice.
Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Continue.
So yeah. So basically so I had a little video or a little picture and it was kind of static and it was kind of boring. I'm like, man, how can I spice that up a little bit? And I'm like, what if I used AI? So I had gone and pulled pictures off the internet for each city, right? Of the kind of the city skyline or something. And I'm like, what if I actually took that, fed it into Grok or something and had it generate a funny picture version of it. And then I got in there and I was like, ooh, I could actually have it generate a little video. So for example, for New York, I went and had it generate like the New York skyline. And then Godzilla comes out of the water and starts trashing the city, right? It was going to be kind of funny. And then I went to the next city and then I tried to do it, but I couldn't get it to like do what I wanted it to do. And it kept doing this weird stuff that I didn't want. So I finally scrapped it and I'm not doing that, but it was going to be really funny.
Yeah.
So I was going to have like zombie hordes attacking one city and, all these kinds of different weird disasters.
Always wanted fun stuff in a disaster.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What's up, John Cloud? Cheers.
John Cloud, how you doing, man?
Jamie at TheOneRow. That Murray Hill Club special release is exactly that. A special pour, maybe my favorite.
Some of this?
I really no. Oh, yes.
This?
Okay, I thought it was the
No, Cowboy's gone. Yeah, I'm saving the rest of the Cowboy for the giveaway.
Okay, hold on.
But yeah, this bear. So the buddy of mine who follows Barrel Craft Spirits, who told me this bottle got released, he said they're doing another version of this one. That's either 18 or 19 year. And so I'm going to 100% try to order it once it comes out.
So it's very uplifting. It's almost orangey a little bit. And
yes.
I get orange petal.
It's that's the Curacao is orange.
Like honeysuckle kind of thing.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's nice, light, very fruity on the nose.
Yep. Christine just wanted you to know Jamie specifically just had a moist lemon pound cake. Just saying.
Wow, that's so orangey.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's good. Wow, that sounds good though. That lemon. I mean, the more moisture, the better.
The more moisture, the better. Nice. Doug's getting into watches. Nice. I'm not a big watch guy. I mean, I've got a few watches, but I'm not like a collector. So I've got like the particular watches that I do like. I've got a Seiko, couple Citizens, and this is a Casio Pro Trek hiking watch.
Yeah, I got my son his first big boy watch, like his adult watch when he turned 18 this Oh no, it was last year, November, when he turned 18. I got him his first
and it was a Seiko
expensive watch.
Yeah, it was a nice Seiko.
Yeah.
So haven't got into any of the like Tag Heuers or Rolexes or any of the other really nice watches, but KC is a fantastic pour. Yeah, Knob Creek 12. That's a great budget, like not budget pour because obviously they're like $60-$70. But for the price, they're a good solid bottle. I've never had a bad Knob Creek 12.
Well, that's good. That barrel craft.
Yeah, Dragon 690. I am not a fan of the YouTube AI channels where somebody will just be like, tell the AI to put together and animate it and whatever else. And
yeah,
I actually, as soon as I see those pure AI channels, like I'm fine. Like if a content creator is using AI to help them, like, whether it's to generate a thumbnail or for the video or come up with ideas or help them script it or whatever, they need to do with AI. I don't care, but I don't want it to be fully AI. I want a person that you're connecting with when I'm watching YouTube, because that's how I trust it. And I've seen some AI generated stuff that was
Oh, Doug asked if the drawing code still works from Rumble. That's an interesting
N-
question.
I don't know.
Yikes. Well, I would think that if it's basically chat though.
I would think it would work because
Yeah.
it's at the StreamYard level that actually captures the words. What's
Doug,
up, Justin's Custom
Doug,
Designs?
you should do the word in YouTube and do it in Rumble, and maybe we'll see.
And maybe he wins twice.
Well, no, I don't think that's going to be possible.
It would actually, it probably would be possible because it wouldn't
Well,
be
that's
able to,
an interesting situation to have to deal with.
it
so.
would be. It would
But I'm not sure if you would win twice or just once or whatever, because it's based on the same, they have their same name. So it's like they can only enter once.
Yeah. But
What's up, Sloppy Chops? Hey, y'all.
Yeah. If
Ooh, and do you know your Chops?
your cats?
Oregon?
No, I don't know that one. Actually, never been there.
Day one.
Been all around Oregon.
Oh my
Have
gosh,
fun there, Sloppy Chops.
I
Your
love
cats.
Oregon.
Where's your cats?
When David took me to Oregon, I was like,
you loved it. Yeah.
My gosh, I loved it. I experienced a whole new world that I never imagined.
Yes.
And I hope I end up there one day. Ooh, you should go where? Wow, we did a lot when we were there.
Mm-hmm.
Lighthouses. We went to the lighthouse that was in that horror movie,
The Ring.
The Ring.
Yeah.
The lighthouse. We went there.
Yeah, we landed in Portland, drove out to Cannon Beach, then went all the way down
Cannon
to
Beach, where
was
Goonies.
Was it Jefferson Reed or whatever? There's a national forest, Redwood National Forest, Jebediah Smith National Forest in California, like right at the top when you cross the border from Oregon. We went all the way from Cannon Beach down to there, came back up through. It was
the best vacation I've ever
Crater Lake, then
except for California was pretty
and then back around to Portland. We took about 6 days to do it. It was a lot of fun. Disco 13 in the Glen, that's really good.
It's interesting how I can say out of like all of my vacations, we've like this past year we went overseas like 3 times.
Yeah, once to Mexico, twice to the
Dominican Republic, which those aren't even on my top trips though. Oregon was one of my top, in California.
San Francisco. Yeah.
We went.
It was around San Francisco.
Different places.
Yeah, we basically did the same thing we did at Oregon, where we went up,
drove everywhere
to the lighthouse that's north of San Francisco Bay. I can't remember the name of it.
Lake Tahoe. We went.
Yeah, then we went down all the way to Santa Cruz, and then we went inland to Yosemite, and then up to Tahoe, and then back to. So and again, we took like 6 days to do it.
I mean, and that was like.
Those are our most memorable trips, but the problem is those trips are exhausting.
I know.
I have to plan everything, and they're stressful. And I'm driving because I'm the one driving all the time and coordinating everything. And sometimes I just want to go to the Caribbean, go to an all-inclusive resort.
I know, and he wants to sit,
party,
and drink,
have
and
fun,
party, and
not have to drive around
and go topless. This guy just doesn't get to go topless enough.
100% topless. I should need a permit to go topless because it's that bad. No, yeah. So okay, let me tell a story about the AI channel. This was a channel, and the video wasn't AI. It was actual like clips that somebody had, but it was an AI voice doing it. And the actual video was called, or the topic was the 5 best Glock alternatives.
What's up, Justin?
Like Glock pistol alternatives. And he's going, the AI voice is going through the 5 alternatives to Glock. And number 4 was a Glock. And it was like, didn't even like, no quality control on this AI video. And I'm just not a fan. They have AI bourbon channels now.
Really? Oh my gosh. David turned me into a golden retriever with AI.
I did. It's really, really funny. She's like dancing around,
and
then
so
turns
funny.
Into...
I'm going to send it to the Patreons on Discord. Do you guys, Patreons, do you guys want to see me turn into a golden retriever? It's the nicest thing David ever did for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Fireplace loops are good. AI bourbon reviews bad. I just don't like, I'm not a fan of the AI stuff. At least for YouTube, like AI slop, whatever you want to call it. Not a big fan. Will my next wife be an AI robot? No.
Wow. That's
no.
Joe. That's a lot.
But Jamie may hire an AI robot just so. Never mind. I'm gonna stop.
I mean, just so there's things I don't have to do.
Shh, don't stop. Stop talking.
I would love never to do the dishes again.
Okay.
Or fold your
Nice
black
save.
t-shirts.
Nice save there, Jamie.
Or
nice.
fold your black t-shirts.
Yes, fold my black t-shirt. Good call. Good call. Tax season's not long enough. Of course, we went to lighthouses. Tillamook is. I love Tillamook.
Oh, we went there too.
Yeah, we stopped through. We went through Tillamook.
Oh, that was an experience. I had never been there, or like I wasn't even.
Did you get the cheeseburger? Didn't we get cheeseburgers there or milkshakes? What did we get there? At the Tillamook Cheese Factory, they have like a cafe.
I probably have pictures. We probably got a lot of stuff.
I've been there twice, and so I don't remember which time.
That's when we saw AW too. We met AW
in Santa Cruz.
Yeah, he made us dinner and dessert.
Really we like really show up. I mean, he knew we were going to come for a week, a couple hours before Point Reyes. That's where it was cracking. Yeah, we started at Point Reyes and then went down to Santa Cruz and hit, lighthouses and stuff on the way. And then we cut in.
Stacy said, I'm not a Patreon, but I would love to see you turn into a golden retriever. Nice. I'm trying to find it. I know it's on here somewhere.
Yeah, the Dragon, we neither one of us are tequila people.
Oh, no, not at all.
I've had some really good tequilas, and I still am just not a fan. Very expensive, like exclusive stuff. I've tried all different ones. I've tried tequila finished in like, BTAC barrels, whiskey barrels, and they were good, but it's never something that I would just go buy to buy when I could just buy bourbon. Been to Coos Bay, So I actually was born in Oregon and Portland area, and then grew up in Bend for a while before heading back east to Georgia. So really familiar with Oregon, but there's an earthquake coming. There will be at some point. For the love of bourbon, what is up? How you doing, man?
For the love of bourbon. For the love of bourbon.
How's the weather right now down in Florida?
I don't know why I have to say it like that, but
I think that's
all right. I found it. And just so you know, Stacy, that's not me really like moving like that, because that's what happened when I turned.
Fred Knott says it's called being a passenger princess, Jamie. Yes, when we do those trips, and they're fun, and we're going to do one of those trips to
that's funny. Yeah,
our next one of those trips is going to be Utah.
He's so good at planning, though.
Yeah,
he's really good at it.
I lived in Utah.
Patreon's incoming.
Okay, I lived in Utah for 10 years, and so going to be doing a trip out there soon. The next time we can do like a 6-day traveling trip that I have it in me to do, we're going to do Utah. I don't know if we're going to start in Salt Lake and go south and do like Bryce and Zion's and Grand Canyon, Moab and back kind of thing. I don't know if we're going to start in Salt Lake and go north and go up to Yellowstone. Yeah, Yellowstone. Do some Idaho, Yellowstone, Grand Tetons, that kind of place, that kind of trip. I don't know which way we're going to go. Can't probably do both. It's probably too much, but we'll see. Yeah. The AI partners thing is going to become a real thing. You're already starting to see a lot of guys detach from real relationships and literally just AI girlfriends. And then once they turn into robots, it's over. You're going to have a lot of guys that are not even going to bother actually trying to date, and they're going to just be with their little robots.
That's so wild to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I am not looking forward to the potential Yellowstone earthquake and eruption. That would be bad.
Yeah.
That is definitely a risk that they've been talking about for years. Doug says it's dry here in Florida, need rain. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Spider Squirrel? How you doing?
Hoping for rain for you, Doug.
Yes.
82 and nice in South Florida.
That sounds pretty good. We haven't been to South Florida for a while either.
Well, we need to just make it to Florida to see our friends.
That's right. Been to Area 51. Nope, haven't been there. You saw that explains the wives. No, the wives is just a bad joke that won't go away.
Joe, that's good. Yeah, you're totally right, Joe.
It's an idea.
Now, David and his AI wives.
Yes. Yeah. What's really funny, again, I lived in Utah for 10 years, and I, skied, downhill skied all up Little Cottonwood Canyon, Sundance, even all the way up into Nordica and what is that one out of Weber State? Oh, there's a ski resort up there that I went to with Trevor one time. And then all the way up to what's the one? It's the backside of Grand Tetons. It's the Idaho side of Grand Tetons. There's a ski resort up there I went to once. That was great. But I guess my point is I never got into like Bryce and Zion's. I would always go up into the mountains east. What are the high Uintas? I'd always go up to the high Uintas and the Wasatch Front Mountains.
See, Doug said he needs the spiciness of a real woman, not AI. Cheers to that, Doug, to all the women on the live stream with their spiciness.
See, but that's...
I mean, we could say the same thing about men too, you know, because I'm sure there's AI.
There will be.
Too.
There will be. And there will be some women that will go that route. The thing is that okay, here's the thing from a societal problem, and I'm not going to get too much into it because I know where to go. We don't want to go there on the fun, relaxing night. But seriously, so if a girl can be a 5, like on a scale of 1 to 10, right?
Yeah, David. Let's see
a girl can be a 5, snap her fingers, and she can have a guy, right? Like girls can find guys almost easily, right? You can be a 5 and snap your fingers, and somebody, you know, they might be a 5 as well, but you can have one.
Women, are you
guy?
Are you listening to this for real?
Follow me here. A guy who's a 5, he'll never find a girl, like unless
that's not true.
It's getting to be kind of true.
No,
and a lot of guys
are
just refusing to pursue.
If he's a nice guy and he's good,
because you like nice guys. A lot of girls don't want the nice guy. They want the 10. That's the problem.
Really,
that's happening
I watch
on dating apps.
I watch a lot of dating shows, and the girls are just about to pull their hair out, and they're like, "I just want a nice guy." Yeah,
they say that, but they don't actually want a nice guy.
The 5 is not going to cheat on you.
True. But
I learned
there's
all of
on,
that
right?
education through all of my dating shows.
Yeah, cracking imagine being in Utah and having 5 AI wives. That's what I'm going to do. If Jamie and I ever split, I'm just going to have 5 AI robots at home.
Well, it depends on what their duties are.
Kathy
because like I'm good with some of them doing some duties. A lot of girls don't want nice guys.
It's split. I mean, obviously there are some girls that really want just a nice normal guy.
Well, you say that,
but there's a lot of girls out there that want the spicy 10. They want, they're a 5 or 6 and they're pursuing a 10.
Well, there's probably
and the 10's like,
things.
I'll sleep with her, but I'm not doing anything else. And then they break their hearts. It's like, oh, guys.
I honestly think women prefer men with money over a 10. Even I feel like women prefer men probably with money first. And then they want the 10, which like that's the second.
Yeah, that's the second
thing.
Either
out
you
there.
have to have money, you have to be. If you're a guy, you have to have money, or you have to be really, really good looking.
No, but if you're like not,
or there's a few times where guys marry up.
We want all the nice guys, don't we, ladies?
Yes.
Nice guys.
The illustrious ground pounder. Speak for yourself.
Guys.
I was prime meat in the dating pool. And some guys are like that, right? Some of us just get lucky, right? Like this was pure luck. This was pure luck.
Totally.
Yeah, she just lucked into me.
I don't know how I found this beautiful creature right here.
Yes. Most of them want the nice guy after 50 bad ones.
These are real muscles.
And Mr. Richie J, that's actually kind of the point. Yeah, there will be a time where like, okay, the girl goes through and she dates and maybe sleeps with a bunch of different guys.
The nice guy
after they've had their role of 50 bad guys who cheat on them, treat them like trash.
Me one.
Then they're like, well, yeah, but you had, I'm not your first guy. This is your second marriage. So anyway, we'll skip that.
It only took me one.
Let's just move on. Yeah,
nice
skip it.
Hey,
nice
we
don't want to say things about our exes in other situations.
Hey,
anyway,
nice
you also see 2050 custom lover. Oh yeah, the future. I guess that's my whole point though. Is the future of dating is going to get very hard because you're going to have guys.
It's been like that
for the last couple of years, but it's going to get even worse because right now, a lot of younger guys are just literally removing themselves from the
dating shows are not your answer, peoples.
Well, dating shows aren't real. They're not.
They are real to a certain extent, but they are not your answer.
Well, but a lot of the young guys, a lot of young men are not going to go. They're sick of the dating apps because the girls, if unless the guy either appears to have a bunch of money or is a 10 or 9 or 10,
taking love advice from
they're
David.
they're getting looked over, right? Like the 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, they're getting looked over. And so, and all the girls want the 10s. And so
no.
Like
I have to
social scientists
disagree.
are talking
No.
about this. This is a huge problem. And you can say, well, Love is Blind is different, or
no,
you know, your dating
there's
shows
a
or whatever.
lot of women that just want nice guys. And like
after they've
if
gone
you're a
through
5,
all the pain,
that means that you're halfway there to looking like a 10.
If you're drunk enough, they become a 10.
No, but if they're a nice guy, sometimes they can be really hot.
But
nice
usually,
guys don't always finish last.
But hun, you are a different kind of person, which is my point. Most girls, like Richie said, have to go through a bunch of bad guys before they're like, you know what, I just want a nice guy. And it's because, oh, well, they had how many bad experiences before they finally did that. Anyway, I'm sorry, guy. I'll stop.
Wow, David, you feel very passionate.
Well, it's a huge problem, right? Like, and
what's the huge problem? What are you talking about?
Guys are removing themselves from the date. Young men are removing themselves from the dating pool because they try dating apps. They don't get any traction, and it's awful because the girls ignore them unless they are a 10, and they get nowhere.
Wow,
it's a problem.
No, but then there's also these women that are meeting these guys that just want to hook up, or dudes that, and
they're the 10s, and they use the girls. And the girls feel terrible, and then they do it again, and they do it again, and finally, after they do it a bunch of times,
right, sweet Cindy,
they're like, "Oh man,
please help!" Okay, wait, that's 3 squirrels. Wait, but I'm curious to what you have to say too. There are an overwhelming amount of women that expect the man to be a 10, and I have the "what do you bring to the table" mindset when they're a 5 and bring nothing.
My point.
I mean, I'm not going to like disagree with you. I just know from my perspective of like being out there, and I've probably had it every way. I mean, being a young single mom dating, and then also remarried, and then being another old single mom. And dating. So yeah, I've probably experienced most of the different stuff, but like some of the stuff is like just generic when you sit there and say, oh, like every woman wants a 10. And it's like, honestly, well, do we want a 10 with what?
Let me rephrase just to be clear. I'm not talking about the 40-year-old single mom. Well, not 40, the 35-year-old single mom.
Totally. I'm
talking
not in my 40s.
I'm talking about the 18 to 25-year-olds, right? I'm talking about young people. I'm not, it's obviously different in our generation because, you know, we're just different because we're older. But to Jameson's point, the birth rate is dropping massively. We are at the lowest point in the history of the United States in people getting married. There's problems. I'm just saying.
Yeah, what David said, and get off my lawn.
Exactly.
That was funny. Okay.
Yeah, guys are definitely withdrawing. The other issue with dating apps have a ton of fake female. I don't even know about that part of it. But
bringing the.
What did you say? What phrasing did you use?
I don't. Fred, tell me what I said.
She got spicy on something.
Oh, did I get spicy?
Yes. Wow, that's not annoying at all.
Like this, like you said. What is it? Like the beak. Woman's hands.
Yeah, if a girl's talking in bird beak, then you know
Jeff Emerson, you fell into this live stream.
Yeah, sorry, I went on a tirade there. I'll stop.
Timing, because David's saying that every woman wants a 10 and in a man, and I just have to like rebuttal him because I don't.
That's not what she meant, but
Fred,
yeah, you're right. She did say that.
You're not wrong though. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh, you don't get too spicy on the live.
I'm kidding too.
I know you're kidding.
Wait, I saw something from sweet Cindy, but I think I passed over it a while ago, and I'm
all right. While you're looking for it, let me talk.
Jamie is so lucky. I know.
Jamie is lucky.
Oh wait. when I met my husband, he said, and is a 10, was just starting his business and he has done well, married for love.
That worked out perfectly. And that happened.
Yes.
But sweet Sydney, how long ago was that?
I married.
If you don't mind me asking, how long have you been married?
I married for love too.
You married for love too, because you clearly didn't marry me for looks or money.
What?
So,
you have the beauty in this relationship. You're the beauty.
Of course. Yeah, I'm the beauty. She's the brains, right?
I'm the brains.
Yes.
I'm the one that makes good decisions.
Yes. What's up, Sandeep? How you doing?
What's up, Sandeep?
So just as a reminder, we do
Brian, Barbie, to many younger women have daddy issues they bring into a relationship because of coming from a fatherless mother upbringing, and they have unrealistic expectations.
And
so,
Brian, go ahead. Sorry, I have something to say about that, but go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say elaborate on those daddy issues, because like I literally grew up without a dad.
Right. Yeah. And she has none of the traditional daddy issues you'd think of.
I'm just trying to
Which
think of,
I was shocked by once I found out like her background. I was shocked because you don't have any of the traditional, what people would call daddy issues.
Right.
Jamie's like the complete opposite.
I'm like him and his daughter. I'm just like, it just blows me away how amazing of a dad he is to his daughter. And I'm like, that makes me wish I had that experience when I was younger, because, I didn't have a dad in my life growing up for a while. And
I think, but Brian, I think there are a lot of women who have issues that they're bringing to the table, but there's a lot of guys who also grew up in homes without dads.
Well, let's just say people have issues,
and they have issues,
whether you're
a mom, and whether they had a dad or not. They don't know how to treat women properly. They don't know they don't have confidence. They don't know how to work hard, and so it comes from both sides. Obviously, it's a societal.
Jack and Pox. I know I'm a lucky woman.
Thank you, Jack and Pox. Cheers to you.
No, you like, aside from all the funny stuff we joke around about, and literally this is like our safe place where we come here and like we mess around a lot. We're
safe placing in front of everybody. That's not a great idea, Jamie.
But we joke a
lot.
Where
we can open up and tell people
our secrets. We joke a lot, and we say, like, we make fun of each other a lot and mess around a lot with each other on the live streams. But when we leave the room, honestly, I got a 10 right here. In my relationship, I have a 10.
There's only a few times
whether you consider that looks, whether you consider that
It's
personality.
very rare.
No, he's never done that.
No, we have fun. We mess.
We
around,
have fun.
And
even
it stays here.
It stays here. And when
Sweet Sydney's 22 years.
Good
so
for you.
So you
Cheers.
come from you're our generation, right? Or maybe a little bit younger, but similar to us. And so, again, you come from that generation that we're in which we can understand that completely. He was a 10. No, I was never a 10. I'm still not a 10, but you're very kind.
He's all around 10. And that's, obviously what you consider a 10 is. Like, it's different in everybody's eyes. If
I get a great question there. I know, Tom, you're not asking me a question. You say she married him for his luxurious blonde hair.
Luscious
blonde hair. If I got a toupee,
I love how he upgraded that word to
if luxurious. I got a toupee, what should it look like?
No, just don't.
I want to.
No,
I really want to get a toupee,
David
like a nice
looks
one.
Better without hair. He should just.
I have that blonde wig I got for the Ken costume.
No.
Like Justin Bieber, but with blonde hair, like the whole Bieber thing in my face. I had that wig, but
Joe said, Kathy, here, click on that, David. Kathy, please write in the chat that I was and still am a 10, ... or do the dishes.
No, I'm not the bad boy.
David's really paying me to say all that.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Puppy Luke, what is up? Hi,
what's up, Puppy
David.
Luke?
Did you ever get my email to fix my delivery address for the stag sample I won?
I got the email, but I want to say it might be too late.
Well, we don't have any stags. So
no, I think somebody else was giving it away.
Somebody else's stag.
Yeah. And that was from a while back. Puppy Luke, I'll have to look at it. I did see the email.
Did you
but
ever
it might have
fix
been too late.
Sydney's thing too?
No. So Sweet Sydney, I have not fixed your
Sweet
thing
Cindy.
yet. I still got samples to come to you. Samples. I got to look at my records.
Yes, please do, David. All right. Wait, go down. All
Jeff.
What can
Thank you, Jeff. Jeff's throwing in another sample. We got 4 prizes tonight.
So Jack and Pox. So I mean, I don't think I asked for
Frank
too much.
August. No, you're amazing that way.
Oh, thank you, Jeff, for donating a
Yes,
sample.
thank you, Jeff. And I mean, that's one of the things too, is this is our second marriage. For both of us, it's our second marriage. And so it gives us some perspective.
When you get older too, you start understanding yourself a little better. And, you kind of, instead of chemistry, you look for like a different kind of chemistry.
Kathy says, Joe, I'm headed to do the dishes now. Yeah.
Kathy, you're a 10. Jamie is the exception, not the typical. What does that mean?
Yeah, illustrious ground pounder. I think that's very, very true. I think there's
really goes along with gentlemen teach your sons. Yes.
There is an undercurrent of people going back to church. There's an undercurrent of people trying to do better with their kids and et cetera. Dads trying to be more involved in raising their sons better, and that's been going on for a couple of years, but it really seems to be accelerating, and I think that's actually critical. Like we can harp on oh, girls are this way these days, right, or guys are this way these days, but the thing is that if both sides of the coin actually set standards and expectations for the other, the problems start to go away. If girls say, I'm not going to date a guy, I'm a high value girl, and I'm not going to date a guy if he treats me certain ways.
Oh yeah.
And then if the guys set the same standard to the girls of like, look, I know who I am. I'm a high value guy and I'm not going to tolerate certain things, then you can actually have really good relationships with people. People have to understand the boundaries and stuff.
Yeah, and again, David and I are kind of like the same person. He's just the guy version, and I'm the girl version.
Kraken, I save these live streams to show the judge, the divorce judge, my divorce attorney. She said, just save all those live streams. They will come in handy down the road.
Yep.
When I'm ready for wife number 9. Proof.
I don't know. I'm going to make it really hard for 100%. You to want wife number 9.
I don't want wife number 9. I actually am happily married. We joke about it, but I have zero interest or intent.
No, I'm just kidding.
That employment contract where I pay you a certain amount per month to be my wife. Remember that agreement we made 6 years ago for the channel?
For the channel?
Yes. 40. So yeah, sweet Cindy, I'm a couple years older than you. I don't know how old Jamie is. So yeah, we're in the same ballpark.
I'm a lot younger than he is, but I'm probably just a little older than you, just by a little bit, and then I'm younger than him. Our birthdays are on the same month, so yes. We're both Tauruses, and yeah, we have a birthday next month. So
that's true.
We usually take a birthday trip, but
I'm going to be 40 freaking 8 years old.
Aww.
I'm closer to 50 than 45, and that is rough now.
Dude, you still got it.
Well, thank you, Jamie. Sweet City, no toupee. David, you look great as you are. No, I want a toupee. I want a toupee so bad.
Fake is be real. And we've already gone through all of this stuff when we watched Madison and saw Michelle Pfeiffer, and we're like, wow, she's so beautiful in her age.
Yeah. 60, 65, 67 years
be
old.
Real.
And she's beautiful.
I feel like natural beauty is better than like obviously the fake stuff.
Not that I mean, you can do a little plastic surgery and still look beautiful, but
David's like, Jamie, I'll pay for it. What do you want to get done, babe?
But we've had conversations.
What do you think you need to get done?
Yeah, I would do plastic surgery in a heartbeat to fix all my problems.
He's a 10. He asked me first with the question, and that's how he gets what he wants.
But people can go overboard on plastic surgery.
Yes.
And the girl from
Demi Moore and Landman.
She's gone too far. She's so pretty, and she didn't have to do what she did.
She's still beautiful, but if she tries to act, like she should just look at the camera. Yeah, she doesn't have expression.
But the saddest example. So there's two sides of this in Hollywood, right? You've got women who are aging and they're trying to stay beautiful and relevant, like Demi Moore. But then you have others who are like, hold on, you have others that are like the girl from The Boys, Starlight, the Starlight actress from The Boys, who's like 22, 25 years old, gorgeous. And then she chooses to get a bunch of plastic surgery anyway.
We welcome you, the dragon.
Yes, we welcome all ages.
Yes, all ages. All ages are beautiful.
But it's if you're chasing youth as you get older, totally understand, right? Yeah, you can go overboard and can go too far. But the really sad thing to me is when I see 22, 25, 30-year-olds who are trying to perfect their faces.
Like
And it's like
The Boys.
that one.
Starlight.
Starlight on The Boys. That's a great example.
She was so beautiful.
She was so beautiful.
Naturally beautiful. And then she got all this work done, but she's so young and she got all this work done and now she looks different.
She does. And I mean, obviously she's doing what she thinks is best, and obviously people can do what they want to do. But my point is that you don't need to.
Yeah.
Like for guys, they don't necessarily want that.
And that's why
most
I
guys.
squash your every woman's looking for a 10 theory, because
not every woman.
I feel like nowadays it's gotten so like the typical is like, you know, the 10s are not going to treat you good, you know? And honestly, I feel like women are not that oblivious to like, oh yeah, we just want a 10, a guy that looks good and then we'll be okay. No.
Everything I talked about, Jamie, is what social scientists are talking about and concerned about. So I'm not saying that it's everyone. I'm saying that it's a generality that's a huge problem. And you don't have to agree with me. I'm just saying that's what social scientists are stressing about, because it's causing massive, massive issues in population, marriage rates, and impact on society. Yeah, nuclear families are very important.
I think a woman just wants a nice guy.
Well, you're that way.
And
that's how you are.
And I think a lot of women are like that.
Eventually they are, after, like, it's like Mr. Ritchie said, after they've had enough bad experiences with those guys, they're like, you know what? I just want a nice guy who's going to treat me good.
My kids, boys and girls, open doors for people. Good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Good. And my two sons, like, I feel like that's kind of one of my, you know, treating your mama well is like important. And that's kind of how you'll treat women in the future, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll never forget my 18, he's now 18, but you know, when he went on one of his first like homecomings, he bought me flowers and his date flowers.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the first time he ever bought me flowers. And I was just like, oh my gosh, you know, that was really sweet. And I feel like, yes, you know, teach your sons to treat women well. And, you know, obviously not all.
Married 17 years. Congratulations,
like
Jack and Pox. That is awesome. I made it to 17 and they got divorced.
I was about to say, wait, what are we celebrating? You made it to 17 and I'm like, wait a minute.
We'll make it to 17.
You and I have been only together in August will be 6 years, right? Married, and
August will be 6 years. We've known each other for 7
years.
Yeah.
So, but it was hard not thinking that he was the one after the first few dates, you know?
No, I think there are quality women out there today. I think there's a lot of them. I think, you know, they might be harder to find than maybe traditionally, but it also depends on exactly what you're looking for. But they're out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't say the stuff I said. I don't mean to be beating up on women, because again, there's a lot of problems with normal young guys as well. So I mean, very, very much it's a two-party system to make things work.
Yeah. And again, like obviously when you're so young, there's different things that you want out of a person or out of a relationship. And then when your second marriage, like David and I, you know, with us meeting after our first marriages, you start to understand what you kind of want out of a relationship. And it doesn't necessarily have to do anything to do with wanting a 10
but it
on looks. And I'm still confused, because I would honestly, I would challenge that
tomorrow
statement.
I promise, tomorrow I will send you all the articles about sociologists talking about this.
Well, I would challenge you on that statement when you say a 10, and it's like you naturally say that's looks. A 10 is a looks, and I'm like,
that's what I
feel like a 10 is a package deal, and you know, there's like other parts of it, the nice guy parts of it that make up
that helps
into that 10.
Yeah, I'm talking about 10 and looks.
You're talking about 10s that are not
10 and looks that act like a-holes. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
I feel like we've evolved as a culture, and I feel like we're learning more that
not the young people. They're not. That's the problem. You and I at 45, whatever your age you are, 40, I'm 48, whatever you are, 39 and a half. whatever you are. I'm not going to shout you out, but we're
I'm a
different.
lot younger
We're
than
older.
him,
We've been
so.
through a lot, and we're looking for different things.
Yeah.
I'm saying 18 to 25 year olds. Everything I've been saying is focused at 18. It is an epidemic. It's not I mean, it is an epidemic in that it's very, very common, but it's not everybody, right?
So
Like there are a lot of, you know,
I'm gonna get in
young
trouble
people
now.
that are good spots. That's right.
So illustrious. Hold on. No, it was a statement. There it is. Ground pounder. You still need attraction. I totally get that.
Of course.
Mutual likes, respect, all that stands on the test of time for sure. And I mean, honestly, there's a lot to that. It's not a gray area. There's so much like other stuff around that comment.
Yeah, Doug.
Because you need attraction, but then there's a personality that can be attractive. But then if somebody else thinks that that person's not a 10 and to them, they're like, oh, they're a 5. But then, you know, there's a lot of other things. I mean, yeah, what are you doing?
I'm just checking the audio levels. Just finish your point. Why you care what I'm doing? You never care if I'm trying to talk or anything. Just talk and tell you what you're going to sell. And then then I'll get back to talking about my stuff.
I'm trying to wonder what the box holds.
Well, the box holds the audio levels and it tells me
Kurt,
what the microphones are picking up.
All right. Hello. Just tuned in that Cooper's Craft is looking really good.
It is very good.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Doug says polyester shirts are prone to holes due to cigar ash. It sounds like you just had an experience, Doug.
What?
I mean, we're sitting here talking about like dating and stuff, but I think you just had an experience on the back deck.
Did start dating or no?
Be a bourbon fan after they've had enough bad experience. A decent guy shouldn't want worn out goods. Well, and that's the challenge too, right? Like sometimes the good guy, the guy who's bringing a lot to the table, doesn't want somebody who's had to go through all the pain of many, many bad decisions. So it's true too.
I honestly don't feel like that really matters in that situation. If somebody's feeling the chemistry and I feel like there's a lot
guys
of things,
care.
No,
guys 100% care
about like what that girl has been through. Like,
yeah,
if she's been around the block,
a lot of guys really care about that. Yeah. Not saying every guy. I mean, obviously it's a generalization, but it's true, right?
That's a little stuck up.
Maybe so, but it's something that does exist. Maybe it's a sexist thing, right? Like guys expect girls. Guys are gonna go off and do.
I'm glad I didn't tell you my real number. No, I'm just kidding. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about, but you know, look, you already told me 5 digits worth, so I'm not sure that 6 would make a difference.
Guys, that's not true. That's not true.
It's not true. I'm just totally joking. I shouldn't have said that. That's so bad. All right.
Oh, wait. Go back to Joe Graves. When that man gets when a man gets his first set of flowers, unfortunately, on the day he dies, I don't want
flowers.
David doesn't want flowers.
If you showed up and bought me flowers, I'd be like, you don't know me at all.
Yeah. I could tell you a list of 50 things David wants before flowers.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome, Jameson.
Okay, wait.
No flowers or jewelry?
I am extremely lucky. My wife hates. Wait. My wife hates it when I waste money on flowers and doesn't wear or like jewelry. Okay, so I don't wear a lot of jewelry.
No. But you like it every now and then if I buy you something.
When you buy me some special pieces. And he knows what I like. Like I like pearls and I don't like a lot of jewelry. So when he buys me something, he'll buy me like a little pearl bracelet.
I lucked out there, guys.
He just knows
the cheapest of all, like
what I
real
like.
Jewelry. It's pearls.
But another thought of that too is some guys are like, oh yeah, my wife, doesn't like flowers. Well, sometimes we say we don't like flowers because,
Kurt.
But sometimes just to feel special, if you just happen to bring her flowers one day out of the blue just to make her feel special. Like, you say that about her, but what do you know what she actually really likes then if she doesn't like flowers? Because David knows that I don't love flowers all the time, but sometimes I love flowers just because they're pretty.
Then why do I buy them for you all the time? If I didn't think you liked them, why do I buy them? Literally every time I go get a chance to buy her flowers, I buy her some roses, and I'm not buying them anymore. If you don't care, then why am I spending the $20? No, I'm not. No, it's over. It's over.
True.
Overtime, guys. Over. and gals.
Christine said she's getting no therapy here. We're so messed up.
But
we
the
don't
thing,
know therapy.
Again, the thing
we
is,
don't know your life. We're just trying to keep.
It's easier
in
for
line
us.
with us.
It's easier for us to relate to our own age, right? We grew up, we graduated high school in the 90s, and we're at a certain age, right?
David
we're not
says we grew up like
18-year-olds.
he's speaking for me.
True, that's true. You grew up in the
Yeah.
2010s and finished high school in the 2010s. But younger people, they're living a different life than we live. They have different experiences, social media, dating apps, etc., that we didn't have for at least our first marriage.
So we met on a dating app.
Yes.
Which
for old people.
I said I would never be on a dating app. And
it's called Grand Relationships for Grandparents. That's where we met. I'm just kidding.
Old fogies.
Oldfogies.com.
Oldfogies.com. Yes. Wow, I might have something there.
Scale is pretty much always in playing with.
Yeah. I should start matching people on Old Fogies.
Oh, wow.
If you're looking for a 5. No, I'm just kidding. Jamie almost broke another glass train.
And so the sad part is, and I actually, in a recent video, actually the video that's blowing up right now. Thank you to anybody who's
Kraken's trying to change the subject.
Well, that's what I was going to talk about next. Hold on. So the video that we just put out on Tuesday.
Just put out.
Well, it's a team effort. It's up over like 300.
Good job for getting your video out.
Yeah, it's about 300,000 views. We've had about 5,000 new subscribers to the channel. So
wait, say that slower, because you just like totally walked through all of your glam and glory. So he just killed it.
So
he put a video out on Tuesday that just like it's
almost to 400,000 views in 2 days.
And he's got over 5,000 subscribers.
5,000 subs off that video. My point is, if it's your first time here, shout yourself out. If you're a new
there's got to be a new one.
Shout yourself out. We want to say hey to
5,000.
you. But one of the things I talked about in that video is there's 3 stories that people aren't paying attention to because of the Iran war. And one of the third point I talked about was the population decline here in the United States. As bad as it is here in the United States, South Korea, China, some of the other, Japan, their populations are collapsing, absolutely collapsing. So it's going to be interesting to see, because
God, you're like a wet blanket in this glory. We're
all right. Let's sip on some whiskey. I'm just saying, he was right though.
We're talking about it's okay not to be a 10.
That's right.
Hold your head like you're a 10.
That's right.
And then you'll get that 10 that you've always been waiting for.
Yeah, Big Daddy, got to hide the water bottle if we're talking about serious stuff, and she doesn't like what I'm saying. She's definitely getting me with the water bottle. Sweet City started my night with Cooper's Craft. Heard rumor it's going away. So yeah.
Really? Okay.
Well, I've heard rumor that it's going away for years, and then it kind of disappeared for a while, and then it came back. I think it might actually not be going away now. Quick, David, get the umbrella. Yeah.
Somebody poked me with an umbrella today.
You did. You got hit by an umbrella. Some guy
put his umbrella under his arm, and the back part came out and like hit me at the meet today. And I was like, oh, like anyway. Yeah. But I just heard not enough babies are being born.
It's 100% true.
Step it up, people. Yeah.
If you look at the U.S. population, if you remove immigration, all kinds of immigration, the actual population growth is flat.
But I feel like there was a culture where it was like, would we call that, I guess, the baby boomers section of the...
That was after World War II, though. And they're actually dying. That's my mom's generation.
Well, and that's what I'm saying is that I feel like, now we've got our head on straight and we're not willing to bring kids into the world at some circumstances of like things.
Which is the problem.
And I guess, and I know that's apparently a problem, but
and you if you don't have,
I feel like you're like pressuring my daughter to have a kid again.
I'm not saying any particular.
That's why Kristen's probably not on the live stream anymore.
Probably true. But again, when we're talking about these generalities, I'm not talking about an individual couple, right? Mm-hmm. The decision for a couple to have kids is their own decision. The problem is if you look at it from a societal level, we're not having enough kids. Mm-hmm. And our population is going to collapse if we don't start having more children.
Who wants kids these days? Like, who wants that?
I do. I have 4 and I love all 4 of them.
I know. Who wants that? Like,
you have 3 and I like them too.
I just want to go out. No, I'm just kidding, guys. No, I love all our kids. I love having so many kids.
You told them the truth. They know how you really feel now. Sweet City, my husband knew my real number, still married me, lol.
Good job.
Nice.
Sweet Sydney. You're a 10, my lady.
So yeah, I buy flowers for her all the time. Like literally probably once or twice a month I buy her flowers, and not for occasions, just to do it. But now that I know she doesn't like them, I'm not going to buy them anymore because it's like a waste of money.
They look great on my table, my dining room table. Who gave
AOL? I never had an AOL email address, Joe Graves.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Toby, I would much rather have her buy me. I saw a funny short.
David Little said no flowers for me.
I saw a funny short, and it was this dude, and he was at the range. He was at the gun range, right?
That's not going to happen. He can buy it on his own.
He's got his hands like this, and he's like at the range, and he's like going like this.
I'll give David a bouquet of 20s. He can buy his own ammo.
Can I talk for a second without you interrupting me? Is that even possible? For literally 5 seconds, just stop talking and let me finish my sentence.
Yeah, I'm talking to their point.
Okay, well, you just talk, and I'll just sit here quietly.
And go ahead.
Because I'm trying to actually tell a story.
I know your stories. Go ahead.
No, like, why do we even do it if you're going to be this way?
You're such a 10.
You're irritating. You're going to get muted. Anyway, but it was a funny short. The guy at the range, and he's like literally shooting his air gun. It doesn't exist. And the caption was the gun my wife got me for my birthday, right? Because guys want different things than girls, right? Anyway, I thought it was funny. Moving on. Now, thank you for letting me finish a sentence. I appreciate that.
You're so welcome, David.
We actually need to get Jamie's ring redone.
Yes.
It's too big since she lost
a lot of weight.
Well, I was going to say a few pounds. I'm not going to say how much weight you lost, but Jamie lost a little weight, and her ring is actually too big from when we got married. She's actually smaller now than when we got married. And I'm scared
it's going to fly off my hand.
She uses the wedding band. We keep buying different wedding bands sized down to hold the engagement ring on her finger so it doesn't fall off when we go out. So, all right.
3 squirrels. Bring me flowers and I'd be pissed. Bring me a box of ammo and I'd cry and propose love.
Pretty much.
See, and that's, then say that's what you want. Jack in the Box.
Yes.
Pox. Jack and Pox.
German glass and ammo are the keys. What is German glass?
Yeah, that sounds really
What is that? I don't know.
That sounds a little sexy. German glass? What does that mean?
I don't know, Jamie, but man, I should get you a new apron every month. I wonder if
David, if you get me my matcha, I'm like, dude, I'm yours.
I do. She wants her Starbucks matcha every day. Joe Graves says, David, just get her a new apron. I wonder if they have an apron of the month club.
What?
I'm going to totally sign you up. That'd be so funny.
David poking the bear pretty hard tonight. Thanks. I guess I'm the bear and you're poking. Thanks, David Little.
Farmeronly.com. Pretty much.
Try dating in your late 60s.
Yikes.
Oh,
that's challenging. 100%.
Oh, who's that? Michael? Well, I got to tell you.
Oh, I'm so far behind in chat. I'm going to have to.
No, I was about to say, if you're dating in your late 60s, David's supposed to go to wife number 9 in the next few years or so. So, then I'll probably be looking for somebody in the 60s. So, just slide into my DMs in a few years. You said you're going to wife number 9, right, David?
Well, if I go to I might just do AI robots. I might just literally do like a herd. I'll do like 3 AI robots.
I'm just putting myself out there, I mean,
keeping the options open.
The early bird gets the worm.
Fair enough. Fred says, I agree the birth rate is an issue, but this push by some complaining that the teenagers don't need to be having kids at all.
Yeah.
Of any generation. Let them.
And then we don't need to be having kids at all.
We're old.
Ours won't have hair, as you can see.
We have 7 kids already between us. We've done our job.
Between us. Yes.
Jack in the Box says BCMs.
Oh
my God, BCMs are so good. I love BCMs. I started working out again. My wrist is feeling better. Today was day 4.
Yeah, you've had
back
4
working
kids
out.
And you look amazing for it.
Man, you know what? Getting that baby weight off is tough, guys. Getting that baby weight off is tough. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any Daniel defenses, so.
That was really cute, David.
Yes.
No more Cooper's Craft up here. See, and some people might want a free sample. Most people aren't 10s. Ever watched people in an airport?
Most people are not 10s. Go to a Walmart. Tell me how many 10s you see at a Walmart.
David goes into Walmart a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not really caught dead in those places. I'll be out in the car.
Caught dead. You're lucky because you would 100% go in there if I wouldn't go in there.
No, I would probably
You just luck out.
I would probably just get it ordered.
Did you? Oh, you're yawning. It is about that time. We're about there. So last call. If you want to enter the giveaway tonight, make
gratitude.
sure to type gratitude in the live chat.
Gratitude to be in your presence.
Yes. Now, if you are on the live, if you want to win, if you entered a name, you need to move your playhead all the way to the front so that if your name is called, you can respond, because you have to respond and then you have to send me an email. Otherwise, I don't know who you are and I can't send you a sample.
You have to be in the house.
So we're going to be doing the drawing here in just a minute or two, but go ahead and move your playhead. If you're behind, skip all the way to the front and you can go back and watch the this amazing content tomorrow or later.
Wow. Because I'm sure they would want to.
Oh, yeah. This train wreck of a live stream.
Yeah, where we give not dating advice.
We have great 7-year itch coming. That's a thing, actually. I actually believe that's a thing. 6-7 year itches.
I know. Well, you're about there then.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it yet, but I definitely felt it in my first marriage. Early bird gets the moist eggplant. Okay, good, excellent. Yeah, I'm glad I had a friend I worked with, and second marriage, he was in his mid 50s and married a 35-year-old, and they ended up having a kid together. Okay. They were like 20 years apart.
I mean, if they're happy, then
and exactly, yeah, if they're happy.
To them. Wait, Roman Carter, what is up? He said something I saw on your
Doug, that's not a thing. Come on, man. That is a lie. I don't believe you. When payday comes, I got me something I'm ordering. I'm not going to tell you all what it is because I don't want Jamie to know, because she might say no. Mr. Richie J said, David, part of the problem is tell young people to wait till their late 20s to marry, and by then the crowd is picked over. No, that's true too. That's actually true too.
No,
people wait too long to get married these days.
No, I feel like they should wait longer to get married, and then when they get married, I feel like the divorce rate would be a lot smaller because
it's not.
Yeah, but if you get married young, you just don't know what the heck you're doing because you don't even know like what you want at a certain age. So if you wait a little longer, don't get married quite yet, and then you marry the one that you want when you turn 40. Yes. Maybe marriage is like a 40 thing, like.
Yeah, but then nobody will have kids and society falls apart. That doesn't work, Jamie.
I know.
I appreciate the idea, but
I'm wondering why it has to be in that.
Because women start going through menopause in their 40s and can't have kids easily at that point.
What's menopause mean?
Yeah, you'll figure it out at some point in the future. David Little says, David, plenty of 10s at Walmart if you're judging on or grading on a 100-point scale.
I know. David doesn't.
That's true. That's true.
Doesn't like a woman in flannel pajama pants.
Jason 70 says, I'm not a 10, but at Walmart, I'm a solid 8.
Oh,
pretty much.
That's so cute. Cheers to being an 8.
Oh, sweet Cindy, I'm glad you liked it. We went down a dating.com route.
It was actually kind of fun.
To
talk about this.
We never know where we're gonna go.
What is up? I'm gonna give you all the dating advice I got in my life. Women marrying men who are 30 years older means she can remarry when she dies.
True. That's Jamie's plan.
What? No.
Yes.
I told you I want to die first.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm going through your comments. They're really funny. We got to do the drawing though.
Squirrel said someone peed in your dating.
Yeah,
pool.
Exactly.
That was good. I didn't get. Wait.
Did we kill the bottle? Yes. Oh, well, not quite.
No, we did not.
Here, do you want a sip of it? One more sip.
I'll do a sip and you kill it.
Okay.
Teamwork.
Good call, Jameson. Way to keep us honest. I love that bottle, and hopefully they put out another version of it. Sandeep says mid-20s. I agree, mid-20s.
Candy orange is good. Mid-20s to get married.
Yeah. If you wait much past then, it starts to the math starts to become a problem.
But then it just revolves. Then the divorce happens, and then you get remarried.
No,
when
some
you're
people
older.
marry. Some people marry young and they stay married all their lives. Some people get married
They're
at 22 and they
not
married.
happy at all.
Well, some are happy, Jamie.
I feel
just
like
because
you know
weren't
who
happy.
you are at a certain age.
I still don't know who I am.
Wait, click on Chris. You don't? Oh shoot.
I'm still changing and growing
Men
and maturing and
aren't taught
evolving.
to be husbands, and women aren't taught to be wives anymore. It's everyone for themselves.
That's not far from the truth,
that's
Christian.
So true,
not far from
Christian.
the truth. All right, we got to do the drawing. We're gonna have to wrap this live stream up. All right, we got gratitude. Thank you guys for being on the live stream.
Wow, that's very orangey. Wow. Ooh. Here, you got to do it. So, sweet Cindy, I was married, had my first kid at 22, fourth at 28. Glad I started young. It's nice when you start young and then you're like still young when you're
that's
you're older and they're still going through high school.
All right.
I feel like I started young and
true. All right. Let's go. So when your name is called out, type in the live chat something so I know that you saw the message, and then you need to send me an email. All right, the winner of the Elmer T. Lee is...
Oh, gosh.
Kurt Creefall.
4492, a cactus. Are you in Arizona? Is that an Arizona cactus? I've been there once.
Yes.
Is that an Arizona cactus?
Yeah, it's a saguaro.
Oh, my goodness.
Kurt, are you out there?
Are you out there? Kurt, you need to claim your prize, or it is not your prize no longer. Kurt. I feel like when you go to wife number 9, you're gonna be putting me up for grabs on here.
We're gonna do a paid giveaway for you. All right.
Oh, Kurt
Creefall.
David wants to get paid.
I do want to get paid. All right. Kurt Creefall says here. Nope. Nope. I'm in Minnesota. Okay. Kurt, congratulations. You're the winner of the Elmer T. Lee.
Why do you have a cactus?
Maybe he just likes them. But Kurt, send me an email to David TheRow, David TheRow @gmail.com. It's in all the videos that I put out is my email address. So send me an email. Tell me that you're Kirk Creefall and that you won an Elmer T. Lee.
Are you a cactus lover, Kirk?
I think so. The winner, the next up,
cactus lover,
winner of the Murray Hill Club Special Release 4.
It's so good too.
It is very good. Nickolash 95. Nickolash 95. Are you out there?
I feel like we have some newbies.
I know. I don't recognize that name.
Nickolash 95. Lord finally made it. Mr.
Lord Sauron?
Yes.
Excellent. Welcome.
Oh,
all right, Nickolash. Congratulations, Nickolash.
Nickolash made it. Cheers. Congratulations. You win some Murray Hill Club. This was a good pour. We both had one tonight.
Very, very good.
We cannot share a Murray Hill Club pour tonight.
Yes. Nickolash, send me an email to davidtherow@gmail.com that you're Nickolash and that you won a Murray Hill Club Special Release 4. Yep. And we'll send that out to you. I need your addresses. Obviously, you winners, I need your addresses. Yes. The winner of the Garrison Cowboy sample.
Ooh, that potent baby with the high proof
Texas whiskey.
Yes. Toot 739 or 7319. Toot 7319.
Toot 7319. Are you out there?
These are people
new
I've
names.
Never
I know.
Heard of.
Can't be rigged if it's new people.
Toot.
Okay, Kurt Creefall says it's from an Arizona vacation years ago, and I love the cacti. No, they're awesome. They're so much fun. Who won that one? Toot. Are you out there, Toot? Did you just yawn?
Yeah, I've had a busy week. It's been a really busy week.
It has been. That's true.
Toot 7319.
Toot, are you out there? Type something in the live chat. Let us know that you see this. Claim your prize, Toot.
Toot was like, I'm going. Yeah, Toot was like, I'm going. After all the love advice you tried to give him.
Nicholas says it's Nicholas H, but yeah.
What?
We were saying Nickolash because we're so dense.
Because it sounded so pretty.
Yes. Yes.
Come on.
All right.
You're getting free whiskey. Just go with the
that's
the flow. Toot, you're there.
Yeah. Sorry, Nicholas H. I apologize. We're just, we've had some whiskey.
we
We're good.
classified your name.
Yes. Toot, that is you. So
Toot.
Toot, send me an email to David TheOneRow. David TheOneRow.
731927319. If I text that number,
Toot, send
will
me.
I get you to?
Toot, send.
Yeah.
You're so
You're so
irritating.
cute.
You're so irritating.
You're so cute, David.
I tolerate her. That's why she likes me, because she
you're
couldn't
so
find
cute.
anybody else that would
David,
tolerate
you're
me
so
or
cute.
tolerate her.
You're so cute.
Toot, send me an
You had
email.
it right the first time.
David,
Yeah.
no, Toot,
So what?
stop.
Did you?
Stop.
Did you toot? Is that what you...
Toot, send me an email to davidtherow@gmail.com. Okay.
And he'll maybe get back with you in a few months.
Send me your address. Tell me that you won the cowboy bourbon, and I'll get it to you. This is for Jeff Emerson's Frank August small batch.
Oh, thank you, Jeff.
Michael Terry. Congratulations, Michael Terry.
Wow, that is a pretty like hot green.
Michael Terry, congratulations.
Green.
It's a hot rod right there.
Yeah, that is hot rod.
Michael Terry.
Michael Terry, are you in the house?
Michael Terry, there we go.
He's in the house. Michael Terry, are you in the house? In the house. In the
Michael Terry, you
One
still
Row
out there?
house.
Claim your prize, Michael. You won Jeff Emerson's Frank August small batch. Thank you so much, Jeff, for throwing in that sample.
Yeah, thank you.
Really
Jeff.
appreciate it, man.
That's awesome. All right, Michael.
Yes,
Terry.
Fred, I totally understand. Michael Terry, congratulations.
Yeah,
You are the winner
man.
of Jeff Emerson's Frank August small batch. Thank you, Jeff, again.
Yes,
Appreciate that.
And if you guys would like some more dating advice, just stay for the after hours party tonight.
There's no after hours party, and there's no more dating advice. We'll not do this again for a while. But all you winners, make sure you just send me an email at David TheOneRow.
OnlyFans.
DavidTheOneRow@gmail.com.
DavidTheOnlyFans.com.
I don't have an OnlyFans, but I'm thinking about it.
He wishes he had one.
Whiskey. We remember we were going to do whiskey feet by the pool.
No,
so Laura Sarin says
gross.
at some
No.
point we need to discuss all the sudden age verification laws, bills that are popping up everywhere. It feels like that's
Cheers,
something
guys.
else for sure.
Love you.
You guys have a beautiful, beautiful
Yes,
evening. Have a
love
great
you.
weekend. We'll see you
Find
guys
some
Sunday night.
bottles
Okay.
you love.
Until next time.